Right, there we go, and we are live. Let's see if he knows how to get around the corner. Oh, wait, maybe. Winner, chicken dinner. He got around the corner without running into me.
Wow, he actually made it without cutting lanes. That's like not that hard to do.
Alright, Lego. Alright.
Mac, you've
how did I lose my trailer?
yeah.
Oh, dude, seriously? Seriously?
Well, that time you were in the middle of the lane. I can't blame you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, come on. You couldn't have tapped the freaking brakes. Oi! I tab out of the game and my trailer just magically detaches? Okay, gotcha. I'll remember that for next time. Set up live stream software, trailer deconnects. Got it. Alright,
I'm just flying above you at the moment. Hovering above you.
ready and gun it.
Wow, so many people are doing this contract stuff. The majority of trucks I've seen today are just all Goodyear trucks.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta change that because I can't see what I'm actually doing. There we go.
I went down the second one.
Well, I don't think it matters which one. Oh, okay, there you go.
It doesn't really matter, it's just I was just telling you which one I went down.
Yep. Yeah, I'll follow behind you. Alright.
I designed this truck yesterday, and I designed it kind of logically almost in the back.
Well, you better. This is a non-crash zone, so I don't know why everybody's waiting single file here.
Well, for the realism.
Well, we don't worry about no realism. We're getting on a choo-choo train. Who the heck in their right mind puts a semi-truck on a train?
The Europeans across the English Channel.
Yeah. Well,
This is a real thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a European. I'm one of what you call an American, and we don't put the entire rig on a train.
But there's no other way across, other than if you put it on a ferry.
Well, that makes sense. Putting it on a boat, that makes sense. That's how you would do it in America.
Yes, but it's also Europe, and they have the money to build tunnels.
Yeah.
So if you look at the covers for the rear tires on my truck, you notice the top of them are black while the bottoms of them are painted. I designed that in the sense of real life, that you wouldn't want the top of them painted. Because if like something from the trailer like scrapes up against the top of the wheel arches,
Oops, sorry about that,
it would
guys.
just scratch your paint.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not just have it plastic, and then if that gets scratched, you just take it off, replace it with more plastic.
Yeah.
That's literally how that was designed.
Ah.
I really thought about it logically and how it would be in real life.
Well, in real life, I would be the trucker behind you telling you to find the pedal there, Bobtail.
I have no reason to be in front of you. I do like that the multiplayer syncs the trailers so quickly.
Yeah.
So you can actually see the Goodyear trailers.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it took them to update the games after the last update from the multiplayer and stuff. Because I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know. I probably should get in my lane though.
Yeah,
Alright.
probably should.
We want which side of the road?
I almost hit you. I had about an inch left before I hit you.
I gotta see where this guy's turning.
Oops. I hit you that time.
Alright, he is turning in. Sweet.
If you go on the wrong side of the road, I'm just going to follow you. I won't say anything.
Alright. Probably should take it out of 9th gear. Let's drop it a few. Yeah, 7th.
You know what?
7th.
Find the pedal, Mac. Come on.
I was in 9th. You're lucky this thing would even roll in 9th gear.
They only weigh 23 tons.
Yeah, but it's only got 12 gears. It's not like it's got an 18 speed, you know. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Report his ass. Report him. Wow.
I'm not recording yet.
What was his name?
It's 11:42.
11:42.
Although, I've done reports like this before, and they don't
Report.
always go through.
Let's call it reckless driving. Let's call it ramming. Let's call it wrong way driving because you were on my side of the road and intentionally ran into me. Send. Alright, I'm gonna F7. Since I'm on my side.
I'm going to F7 as well.
Again!
I don't feel like driving.
Oh, I can't F7. Hold on. F7's not working.
It should.
It's not because my mouse is like stuck in the freaking tab menu.
Yeah, right click. Open the tab menu, right click, and then close it again. Or right click until the mouse goes away.
Alright.
Because I can have 1% damage from something.
7.
That may have been from earlier today.
Enter. Wow, keep it on your side of the road. Please, guys. Please. Do me the favor. Keep it on your side of the road. Ah. Twice.
Oh, there you go.
Twice now.
See, if I was an admin, I wouldn't have banned him that. Because of where we are on the map, it's very easy to get confused. So
I would have.
Just kick them.
I would have, because he's in this part of... He was coming from this part of the country, so it's not like he just entered the country.
Trust me, Mac, I've done website reports. I did a website report in this part of the country, and it got declined, saying it could have just been a mistake.
No,
so,
he was leaving the country, so he should know.
No, Mac, trust me, I've done reports in that exact situation, and it doesn't work.
Yeah. If you're just entering the country, hey, I can see it. But you're leaving the country. So unless you've been driving on the wrong side of the road the entire time...
Let's compare the old and new Scania heavy hulls.
Alright, let's hope this guy stops for the light.
Looks like he is. I'm doing this completely illegally, but I don't really care. It's amazing the sound difference and visual difference between the two Scanias.
Yeah. I like the look of the old one. But I mean...
I like the sound of the new one, but I like the look of the new one.
Lego, that's my trailer!
Yeah, I was trying not to hit you. I'm gonna get behind you, so I don't hit you. Like that. No promises on not crashing into the back of you.
Yeah, I just seen the whole trailer wiggle a little, you know.
So I learned there was a bumper for the Scania where you can put like all the little marker lights on the back of the bumper.
Uh-huh.
So you can have like all the flashlights facing straight backwards.
Oh, jeez.
Which I would have done if they would have let me put lights on the side of it.
Uh-huh.
But they didn't let me put lights on the side. So it's like, oh.
Alright, let's see if we can step this up a smidge here.
Actually, I have to follow you because I don't have a GPS set to London.
We're only 66 miles out now. Alright, what are you doing? I see you, you're getting on the A2, you better step on it a little. I'm limited to 56 miles an hour.
Yep, that's left doing these external contracts.
Forklifts.
Nice to hear me and you both have the exact same horn.
Alright. Whose horn is that?
That'd be the normal horn of the truck.
The regular horn? Okay.
Yes, which sounds a lot better than the normal Scania's horn.
Oh, so you're telling me I got extra air horns. Okay, now he's driving off the road.
I tried not
and just... Oh my god!
Mac, that was more my fault than his.
Seriously.
It really was his fault, because he was on the...
Oh my flipping god. Can I just get this thing there?
Where'd it take you? Now back to Dover. That sucks.
You know what? Forget this. It's 20% damage. I'm not delivering it. Abandoned.
Okay.
I'm done with that load. Let's find a different one. Job market. Freight market. Alright, is there anything in Dover that... No car parts in Dover.
Well, if you're in the freight market, you won't find it.
Oh, I gotta do external. Shoot. Alright. I have mine set by route arrow up. Route length up.
Route length?
Route length up. I want the shortest
route. I know
route.
I have mine set by route length. I think it's the same.
Alright, so let's see. You know what? Let's go to Belgium. They have one going to Liege, Belgium. It's a little bit longer, but it gets us out of Great Britain.
Hang on, let me make sure I haven't already done that. I don't think I have. Because you have to go to different cities. So I have a...
This is true. Okay, there is one closer. It's for Felix.
No, we're good. We can go to Liege.
Liege? Alright.
Yep, I haven't done that.
Alright, gets us out of Great Britain. Since obviously they don't know how to drive in Great Britain because I've been flipped over twice in a matter of 10 minutes. Yeah, but still, in a matter of 10 minutes I've been flipped twice. Alright, so now, no. Okay, so now I have to repair my truck again. What? No! Seriously? Because I'm on the F7 menu, it just teleported me back to right where I just...
Go to F8.
Can I not repair my truck? Can I? Thank you. Okay, is my truck damaged? Yes, 6%. Why can I not repair it? Okay, I'm on the thing. Why is it not letting me repair it? Thank you.
I was about to drive off and drive back home.
That's what I just did. Alright. Let's try this.
Take the job, Mac?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta go. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. Why is it saying I have to go 200 and something odd miles to get it? From Dover?
You already have it.
Oh, because I just have 7.
Yeah, you literally just
okay.
have 7 right after you took it, so you already have it.
Okay.
I'm going to write down we're going to Liege, so I don't forget.
Alright, I'm gonna come over by you, or do you have to come back this way?
I have to make a left out of here.
So you gotta come back this way, because I haven't explored.
No,
I haven't explored that town or that street over there.
No, not lodge. Don't collect me.
You know what? Actually, we can go. We can go that way. I want to be on this side of the road, I think.
My phone wanted to keep auto-correcting Liege to lodge. Fun. Now I'll stop recording. There we go.
This is a do not enter. Okay. Apparently there's no way to get to where we're at. I just came over here to meet you and, well, yeah, no.
No, those do not enter signs don't mean the same thing as they do everywhere. They're actually telling you what side of the road you're supposed to be on.
Well, down there was literally...
Yeah, I mean like the one that's up here?
Well, no. See, there's a do not enter, but the lines that are painted on the ground, they were both saying they were the wrong side of the road. So I'm confused. But my GPS was telling me to go this way, so whatever.
There's no one-way streets in any of these games. You are aware of this.
Well, then somebody mispainted the dang lines.
You could hit F11 and report it. That sends it straight to SES. Oh wow, the truck looks so pretty from this angle. Don't need to take a screenshot, I'm recording. I have mini screenshots.
Mr. Dragon, are you gonna come join us? Dragon?
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 Here.
You gonna join? You gonna join us or no?
I will get back into the habit of live streaming when
Okay.
We're gonna have fun getting out of this. Ow. Don't come down there too fast.
There was a guardrail. Okay, that was my fault.
Don't come down that too fast. I hit the bottom of my truck as I came off the ramp.
Yeah, I rubbed the guardrail, so I came almost to a complete stop.
Didn't do any damage, just...
Oh, I did. 3% for rubbing the wall. Brakes weren't working. Alright, so we were on a train, now we're getting back on, now we're getting on a boat. Okay, got it.
No action was taken on my report. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I don't even, well, you know me, I can't even see if it's what it says, so yeah, no.
If red chat just appeared, it probably said that no action was taken.
Yeah, well, some action should be taken here because...
In-game reports are really unreliable for getting action done.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's why I do website reports, because it's just like, then at least I know something, at least I know someone looked at it, and stuff.
Why is my parking brake on? Oh, stop.
Because they changed that aspect of the game.
Stop! We're setting all the parking brake. Ugh.
Yes, but would you park your truck on a ferry and not set the parking brake?
Yes, I would. Because I'm sitting in the cab with my foot on the brake for the whole whopping 3 seconds I'm on the ferry.
This is the right? No, this is the wrong side of the road.
Now we're
I should
back.
know this.
Now we're back to normal people driving.
I'll just let you know.
All right, we're over here. All right.
Man, that truck looks good. That white and pink stripe. It's not pink with white stripes because the primary color of the truck is actually white. Yeah, there's that area just behind the window on either side that's black on my truck. I could have that pink, but when I did it, it made pink too dominant. So I got rid of it.
I wish that guy good luck. He's going to Great Britain with a Goodyear trailer. I'm almost going to guarantee it's not going to make it there without rolling over at least once.
Well, the thing is, the contract doesn't care if there's damage. They just care if you deliver it.
Yeah, but see, I care. That's the thing. I want to make money, even though I have more money than I know what to do with.
Well, I have broken money, so I'm happy.
Yeah, you know, I
See, I wish I could have broken money in GTA, and then I'd be very happy.
I mean, if it's damage I cause, that's one thing. But if it's damage that, you know, stupid people that don't know how to drive cause, that's where I have an issue. Alright, come on, accelerate, baby. Oh, we're stuck at 50? Seriously?
That truck is in P limit then.
Wow.
There is traffic ahead of us, so I'm not going to say it's a bad thing we're stuck. Ooh, I almost ran
Oh,
into
Jesus,
that.
look at all them people off to our right.
Yeah, happens.
Pilot car.
It's fine.
How many people are in this area? 46 people. Holy cow.
That person shouldn't have the beacons on then. Because you can't have it on in the area more.
Yeah. Wow.
And that pilot car just rammed the guardrail.
Alrighty. Alright, there we go. Now we're cruising along. Oh, come on, get in your lane, get in your lane. There we go.
Let's stick to my lane. Why?
No, me. No, I'm talking about me.
Yeah, but why? Actually, it
Why?
didn't be in the left, but there's someone there. I can tell on the minimap.
Why?
I'm going to brake and let them go by. No, I could have gone in front of him, but I wasn't going to be Nick. Plus he has no idea we're actually together because we have completely different tags.
No, they made
So
it. They made it a thing where I can't drive with my brights on, right?
You can drive with your lights on. You just can't drive without your lights on. Oh, didn't even know it.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. That doesn't look like all my lights.
That looks like all my lights. Yep. Have fun seeing behind you, Mac.
It don't look like all my lights. Oh, there's a rest area up here. I'm gonna make sure that all my lights are on.
You could go external and look back for a second.
Not on these turns, I couldn't.
I'm doing it now. It's not that hard. Just watch the lane lights.
Yeah, true. Alright, let's do this. No, that is definitely not all my lights. So I have to pull over anyway to turn on all my lights.
Yeah, because you can't do that while moving.
Yeah.
And we should have pulled in there. Well, I don't have that discovered.
Neither do I. Alright, let me pull over. My lights are not on.
I'm giving you good floodlight from my lights. They're all on. Your trailer's just a white square on my screen.
Alright, stop it. Alright, light button is what, F2?
F4.
Is it F4? Ah, shoot. F2 is the thing.
F2 is
High
the version.
beams, low beams. I want front and roof. Alright, there we go. And we are golden. Nobody wants to watch Euro Truck today. That's fine.
Wait for me.
Only doing 48. Well, now you know how it feels. I'm pulling away from you.
Well, I didn't start moving.
Oh. Oh, you're still sitting there?
Well,
no,
I'm moving,
you're moving now.
I wasn't moving when you left. I was doing other things.
Ah.
And I can't go any faster.
I'm only doing 47, so you'll be able to catch up to me.
Wow, the bottom of that guy's truck is white, because it was just a white glow as I was approaching it. Alright, I'm stepping. I'm using my light horn.
Oh, Jesus, brake, 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 brake.
I can see what he wants to do. I'm just going to let him do it. Because I can't admit I haven't done this.
Oh, he's stuck. He didn't pick the right place to do that.
Although technically I could report him for blocking.
Yeah, but I mean, he just wants to flip a U. He missed his turn.
Yeah.
Which, okay, he F7. Alright, we're
good. Which, I understand, but I've reported other people for that in the past. Yeah. And I don't feel guilty about it.
No. I mean, that one there, you know, I mean... He made
I also didn't feel like writing down the times and having to edit this later, so...
Yeah. No, I mean, that's an honest mistake. I can live with that one, you know. There was plenty of room there for us to slow down, so that's... And when he figured out he was stuck, he F7. Now, if he would have just sat there for a half an hour trying to get unstuck, that could have been an issue.
Then I would have pinfilled his info. And uploaded it to YouTube. It's amazing. I can look at the game in 60 frames per second and 30 frames per second. Because OBS, the preview is in 30 frames per second, because that's what the recording's in.
Yeah.
I can see what the game looks like in both at the same time.
Really? Oh, apparently I'm streaming in 30 FPS, but yet I'm getting 73 in the game.
That's something with the software.
Yeah. Apparently it was set up for my ATS stream and not ETS stream. Okay.
There you go.
That's the other thing. My directionals sometimes don't stay on.
No, I just saw you. I thought you were about to go up the other ramp. I don't care if you use your directions.
They like flash once and then turn back off every once in a while. I don't know why they don't like working correctly. But hey, it's only on Euro Truck that happens. And on Euro Truck they don't like to cancel either. Alright, let's check the temps right quick. 52C and 71C. Alright, we're good on temps. We're not cooking nothing.
71 is hot for a GPU, from my perspective.
Well,
for your case, it makes sense.
For my case, it's a beautiful thing. Considering it's 72 degrees outside, and it's 72 in the GPU, we're golden.
I would love to tell you my temps, but that means stopping opening programs. I can also tell you a lot more than that at the same time.
As long as it's nowhere near the 80s, we're good. The minute it hits 81, and we got some issues.
Actually, no, I will pull in here and open the temperature things, because I can pull over safely in here.
Alright. Backing her down.
Because if I remember correctly, my CPU doesn't need the 60s most of the time. When I just do gaming. Even when I'm rendering it, only hits 70 every once in a while.
See here, I'm at 53 FPS now. Weird.
Okay, hardware info, because open hardware monitor is actually more straining on the computer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's an update.
I can't see. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Where's that good? There it is. Trying to find the logical example. Blah blah blah. Local network. Okay. Verifying status. And we are in. And let's go with here, PC stats. Alright, my hottest core right now actually is the first core. Right?
Well, it's always going to be the first core.
Actually, no, hold on. This one doesn't tell me which core is the hottest. That tells me my core usage. Really? Okay. Is there a way to adjust that so I can see temps? No, there's not. Okay.
Well, the temperatures shoot up a little bit when I go inside the cab. But they don't touch 60 yet.
Frame buffering. Wait a minute. GPU memory. Alright, so I've got a 96% load with 34% of the GPU memory being used. I'm barely even using this card, wow.
I have to open Task Manager to see that. I don't do that stuff off my head. Although I wish CPU and GPU were next to each other.
And I'm only using 40% of my RAM in the computer. Yeah, I'm definitely not using this computer full potential.
Hang on, I'll be able to tell you it based on Task Manager.
Yeah.
So I'm using, what is that, 30% CPU and 65% GPU. Alright. What's the package temp? It's hovering between 55 and 45 degrees.
Yeah.
And GPU is 55 degrees. That's with my CPU overclocked.
See, I'm only using 20% of the CPU.
I'm only using 30, but then again, you have 2 more cores than I do.
Yeah, you know. But
So it makes sense.
with the 6-core, 12-thread processor, I mean, the odds of me using more than 50% of it, probably not too much. Alright, we ready to roll out?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, let's get it.
My CPU is at 4.5 gigahertz, which is fun. I wish I could go further, but it just doesn't work. Something about I think it's the motherboard, just won't let it go any further.
Yeah, see, mine's at 4.4 right now, but
Well, it hovers just below 4.5 generally. If I actually look at the frequency, it's at 4.449, 6 at the lowest. It's still technically running at 4.5 gigahertz, but it's just below it because of how the overclock works. And according to Task Manager, it's at 4.48 gigahertz.
okay. Yeah, no, mine's literally running at exactly 4.4, and that's not overclocked or anything, you know. So
Well, you should be able to hit 4.5 even when overclocked.
it'll, if it needs it, you know, the boost and everything, it'll take it up to 4.7.
Oh, my CPU hit the 60s finally.
But
Interesting.
the
Which doesn't bother me, but you know.
yeah, the odds of me needing anything faster, at least at this current moment in time.
Well, that hill was great for gaining the speed.
Yeah. Yeah. See, another reason why I don't want to overclock mine, Lego, it's not because I don't think my computer can do it, because I know it's more than capable.
I know your computer's better than capable, and you know that too.
Oh yeah, but I like the fact that when it's just at idle, it drops the speed down to 800 megahertz.
I don't know if I've done something wrong and why my computer doesn't do that, but my computer doesn't seemingly care because the temperatures still drop down to normal idle temps.
Yeah.
So,
You know, so like when I'm, you know, not gaming or not recording or whatever, just watching YouTube or, you know, that kind of stuff, it'll drop down to 800. And, you know, if I'm real hard on it while gaming,
well, that's gonna be scary for you, Mac.
yeah, you know, it'll cool off a lot while it's basically sitting idle. Oh, this lane is not wide enough. Holy Jesus.
That's what I said it'd be fun.
Woo!
Well, see, the advantage of air cooling is my CPU cools off instantly after a load. It'll instantly drop back down to the low 30s, high 20s.
Yeah.
That's the thing about water cooling is it takes it longer to settle.
Yes, which is why I mean, I know I can overclock the snot out of this thing, but because of, you know, the water cooling and
Because liquid has a higher thermal dissipation
time,
whatever.
yeah.
Thermal, what's it called?
Get off me. You know, I don't want to overclock it and then have it run hotter for any longer than it actually needs to run hot, especially if it's just sitting there idle.
Well, also your CPU only hit probably, even overclocked, your CPU should only hit 60 degrees, even overclocked, assuming you get the voltage tuned in right.
Yeah. And I have the air on.
Well, because liquid does weird things.
Yeah.
I watched a video called "Liquid Cooling is a Lie," or AIOs are lying to you, or something like that.
Well, it depends on what AIO you get, really. Because, you know, each AIO, depending on, you know, the thickness of the radiator, how many fans, you know, the RPM of the fans, how good, you know, like the fans can actually work, they all have a different cooling characteristic. You know, how much, you know, voltage or, you know, thermal limit they can handle. So if I were to put just a single single fan radiator in here, just a single 120.
Well, you would get about the same performance I get with my
yes, it would be identical to an air cooler.
Well, not perfectly, because the temperatures would take longer to drop.
Yeah, but because I have the 240 in here, it does cool better than an air cooler can.
Yes, I was originally, before I bought the air cooler I did, I was going to buy a 280mm radiator.
Yeah. Now,
AIO.
Yeah.
And then that video kind of turned me off, and then some other things got in my head, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to buy it and then not be able to install it properly, so I just won't buy it.
Yeah.
Now I'll go for this other thing that's actually cheaper anyways.
Now, if I wanted to overclock, and I mean really overclock it, you know, you put the 360mm radiator in there, and
I go for 480.
Well, I can only put a 3 fan in mine.
No, make it work.
You know, so I could put, you know, the 3 fan in there, which would be the 360, and then I could really overclock it, but once again, that's going overkill. And even with that, getting over 5, you know, gigahertz is not a guarantee.
Well, the max I can put in here is a 280. That's the maximum my case supports.
Yeah. Well, that's my issue, you know, is the case only will allow me to put such a, you know...
Actually, never mind. No, I can put a 360 in here if I remove the front 5¼ inch drives. I can put a 360 in if I so do. That's the wrong thing.
Yeah,
I think I accidentally hit my trailer detach button.
Yeah, I seen the legs just go up. You know, the biggest I can put in here... Well, actually, hold on. Maybe that is the biggest, because I've got the... You know, the basement, which I don't think there's enough room to throw some.
Probably not. Most cases don't have any room in the basement for a radiator. I have to heli-dock this. No, I'm not going to do this off-site. Screw that.
So, actually, yeah, I probably do have the biggest radiator in here that I can put in there now that I think about it.
I am not off-site reversing this.
Because, yeah, the basement's in the way. Now, if I modified the case, then... I mean, I could technically maybe get another fan in there.
Yeah, I had the alley dock, the parking job, and I wasn't going to offside reverse alley dock.
Yeah, I mean, I could, but I'd have to modify the case and...
See, I don't have to modify the case because the case is modular. There's two things I have to just unscrew.
Yeah, and I don't feel like modifying my beautiful case. Not something I want to do. Oh my god!
You in the same place I do. The rear arrive at just
oh Jesus! Wow! Convoy from hell!
And they're driving through me. No respect.
Come on, come on, guys! Go back to Mexico. And I can say that because that's what their tag says: Mexico, USA. Are they literally parking right where I'm trying to get to?
Well, I'm parking now. I'm not.
Oh, okay, you are. You are. Okay.
Why are you doing that offside?
Why not? I have a mirror.
I went out to the street and turned around so I could do it on the onside face. I'm sorry, I'm lazy.
I've got a mirror.
You're about to hit that other trailer.
I don't have another trailer there. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess I do have a trailer there. shoot. Alright, I cut that too tight.
After I said that you might not actually have a trailer.
Yeah, I cut that too tight. Alright, let's cut it this way.
Wow, I had to go so far back for that to accept.
Let's cut her. Right
Of course, I ended up switching to the external camera because there was someone plugged in my way.
Let's cut it a little more.
Me haven't been reading the CDL handbook for Florida. It quite clearly states, try to never do offside reverses.
Well, yeah, you try not to, but you do what you gotta do.
What I did.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do, and, well, I know how to do it.
Completely ruin this convoy's picture, because it's not illegal.
Yeah, I know how to do it, so if I know how to do it, why not do it, right?
There we go. I just ruined that thing.
Oh, are you sitting inside him?
I couldn't. I'm just not that mean a person. I couldn't do it.
What,
Chicken
sit
toe.
inside him?
No, I wanted to sit inside of him at the front of him.
Alright, coming through.
I'm sitting here waiting to see where you want to go.
Oh yeah, we
You
probably
want to just pick up another job from here, cause
yeah, let's just grab one. Roll of trucks. Yeah, external. Alright, our next one is going to be looks like
either
it,
go to Duisburg or Lyle.
yeah, it looks
or
like
Lidl.
looks like Duisburg's going to be the next closest. Have you been there yet?
I don't think so. I kind of went. These jobs have been taking me south, so I've been doing a lot of southern work,
Okay.
not really up here. No, the closest I've been to this is Nürnberg.
Okay, so let's do the Duesenberg then.
Well, we're going to a busy spot.
Yeah, I think they're all going to be busy because it's, you know, do so many of these and you can get this, and even though you will never be able to use that paint job in multiplayer because, you know, we're just anal like that.
Well, no, they unlocked the.
Oh, did they finally unlock it?
Yeah. I mean, it takes them a bit, but they do it.
You don't instantly get banned now? Or
I sound.
not banned, but, you know, kicked off the server for it?
I haven't tried it recently, but I remember being able to use it once, I think. It's just constant backup beating. In this yard. Let's go park inside of them. Oh, then done. I was about to say, let's go park inside of them for a bit.
Well, why did they pull in here if they were not dropping their loads here?
Who knows?
Alright, I'm going out this exit. I ain't dealing
Yeah,
with
same.
I ain't dealing with that.
It's actually logical to go out that way.
Yeah, I ain't dealing with that.
Guess they're all save sharing as well, because they all have the same truck.
No, actually, some of them do have they're different brands. They just paint jobs the same. One of them...
The trailers are painted the same as well.
Yeah, one of them was like a Volvo or something.
Actually, it still might be save sharing, but they save share just to get the same job. Ah, I have one big disadvantage to having this monitoring software open, is it's hiding OBS, so I can't see what time in the recording things are happening.
Close the monitoring stuff down.
And I can't see the temperatures.
Oh. Yeah.
I could make it less than it is, because I also can't see TeamSpeak either, but I don't have to see that.
Dragon, you can talk. You do know that.
No. I'm
Who would want
also
to talk?
barely awake at the moment.
Ah.
Do you need a train horn to wake you up? Because I have
Thank
one
you,
of
but
those
no thank you.
waiting. Just say. All I have to do is pull over and open the soundboard. I can just play a train horn. I mean, it's Farm Sim's train horn, but it's a train horn.
Alright, we gotta go 139 miles. Alright.
We'll be there in 2.5 hours. That's just 3.5, but if you stay at this speed, it'll be 2.5.
Alright. Cruise is set at 56.
My cruise is set at 60. because that's what this had.
Yeah. And now on every hill, you're gonna hear the retarder come on. Yay!
That's why I set mine for 60, because then it doesn't turn on the retarder. If you just bump your cruise control up one notch, you don't hear the retarder.
Yeah, but that would require me having that button set up.
No, you don't have that set up. That sucks.
I kind of ran out of buttons for on my wheel. The only button I have available is my normal push-to-talk button. That, yeah, right now doesn't do anything.
What's your normal push to talk button?
ST.
Oh, you're on the options button. Interesting. That's my headlights.
Yeah. Well, see, I have a button for my headlights, and then I have a button for my brights.
Yeah, that's.
And then I have a button.
Headlights.
I have a button for my or not my well, yeah, my hazards. I have a button for the beacons, trailer drop. Of course, the PS button is my enter button. My directionals are L2, R2.
That's because you don't like the flappy paddles.
Well, the
and
flappy
you use them
paddles.
to shift up and
Yeah,
down.
flappy paddles are for shifting. Trying to think. That's the trailer drop button. That's the hazard button. That's the I don't remember what the heck that button does. The SE is
Suppression.
the SE is my horn. What does this button do? Apparently nothing right now. I know it does something. I just don't know what it does. Not a button I use a whole heck of a lot, so I probably could reset that one.
See, the thing is, I
Actually,
don't
you know
have-
what? That might be my
Something.
that might be my cruise control button.
See, I have buttons on my joystick that I use for flight sim, and it does work for me. So
Let's see.
any truck control is on the wheel of the joystick, and then any other game control is on this control pad I have with Cherry MX Black.
It's not the cruise control button. Is this the cruise control button?
Do you not
Can't-
remember where your cruise control button is that you just set?
Well, I use the keyboard for that.
Oh.
I don't know. Let's see. I think the X button opens up like the menu with the job menu and all that. I don't remember what square does.
My square is my beacons.
No. But instead of like, rapid fire downshift, I've got a button that just throws it back into neutral.
Well, that's good if you're in sequential.
Yeah.
Having just a button to put it straight to neutral.
But I don't remember what the square does. I'm gonna have to look. So I honestly don't remember what that button does.
It'd be button 4 for how the game would recognize it.
It's obviously a button I don't use a heck of a lot because I don't remember what I set it for.
See, I know what all my buttons do, because I only set buttons I use.
Well, that's the only button I don't know what it does. I mean, I know it's something I would normally use, or used to normally use, but I couldn't tell you.
I won't blind this guy by having my birds on.
I gotta stop because it looks like we got a whole bunch of people coming up to this intersection.
Yeah, you do. That's not you behind me, is it?
No, that's the guy that just came through the intersection. No, I'm
Should I stop here?
I'm just getting off the off ramp now.
He's using a G27 by his tag.
Huh?
The guy that was behind me was using a G27.
How do you know that?
Because his tag says G27.
Oh.
In, like, pink. I love the people who put what wheel they're using in the tag. It makes me laugh.
T150 Pro.
No, it's not just a T150, it's just a Pro. Sorry,
Oh.
dude.
It's a Pro because it's got a clutch. And the option to put a shifter on it because it has a clutch.
Top of my engine was on.
See, that's my parking brake. That one there is my
Well, just
engine
pretend that
start
busted.
brake. Yeah, for the life of me, I don't know what that button does. Weird.
L2 for me, I retard the increase decrease.
See, I just have that set for auto.
Well, that's only with cruise control. So there are times where I don't trust the cruise control to do the retarder properly.
Yeah, see, I just have it set for like auto retarder and auto jake brake.
Do they come on when you push the gap, when you push the brake pedal?
Jake brake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't use the jake brake. I don't know why, I just don't find it. Like, I know it's realistic, but I don't find it realistic for some reason.
Well, I mean...
Only just because I like retarders better.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not something that truckers use all the time. Because there's a lot of places where it's actually illegal to use the jake brake.
Yeah, and a retarder is much quieter than the jake brake.
Yeah. Yeah, depending on like
an
what
actual retarder, not just something they call a retarder.
Yeah, but you know, depending on like if you're going through certain towns, they tell they have signs posted keep the engine braking to a minimum, which is exactly what your jake brake is. So if you use your jake brake, you get a nice fine.
Well, assuming a cop hears you do it.
Yeah. Well, somebody can always call, you know, because on most commercial truckers, they have like on their trailer 1-800 number, how's my driving, and they always have their company name and stuff on the trailers, that kind of stuff. So yeah.
I heard a bing. Was that from your end?
Yes, that was I think I got another email. Let me look. Yep. Memorial Day sale from NZXT. $18 off. Why are you honking at me? The light was red on my screen.
And the lights are synced, so you know they all see the same thing. Man, I'm just catching all the green lights.
Well, no, he was coming like the opposite way. Like T-boned me. And I made it through the intersection. And as I'm going through the intersection, he's not even there yet. He starts honking. Why are you honking at me? I'm out of your way by the time you get there. I mean, yeah, I know I went through a red light, but in this game, who doesn't go through the red lights?
Especially in areas where there's no one else around.
Yeah.
When there's other people around, I'll tend to stick around the lights.
Well, yeah. I mean, if there's other traffic, then sure. But there's no traffic. He was the only other truck, and yes, he did technically have the right of way. But I knew I was going to be clear before he got there.
I'm going 50 because you're a little bit behind.
Free NZXT mousepad with every order while supplies last.
Order something so you get a mousepad. After next week, I get every Friday.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Weeks off.
Wait a minute, that almost looks like my case, except the side window is smaller. Ah! Don't roll the truck.
Well, technically your case is just a stock case that's been modified.
Well, yeah.
You can buy that case, you just won't have the display.
Well, yeah. It's actually...
I think it's an isn't it an S340 or something?
I think it's the S340. It's either that or... Yeah, it's got to be the S340.
It's something ZXT case.
Yeah, it's an X340, but they modified the side. They, made the side panel top to bottom. The side window top to bottom instead of having a little strip on this, the bottom of it. And then, they put the display feature on it.
You know what's funny? The case I have is actually the case that started basement, like the power supply basement thing. Although how they did it is because it's the Cooler Master Case Pro 5. Yeah, and so what they did was if you actually have the side panel off, there's no like shroud over the power supply.
Okay.
What they did is they put a really dope thin piece of plastic at the bottom of the
glass
acrylic.
Yeah.
That you can remove. So if you want to see your power supply through the acrylic, you can. If you don't, you just put it on. You can't see anything. It is slightly see-through. If you shine light behind it, you can see through it. But
you see, I don't even know what color my power supply is. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's black.
Did you move?
What do you mean, did I move?
No, I mean the dude in front of me.
Oh. Yeah,
Pretty sure I'm going to hit you if I turn it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, say it's black. But
It's pretty red on black.
I have no clue what color it is.
No, my entire power supply is all black. Sure, let's do it.
Alright,
I'll just drop off our first on some monitoring stuff.
where are we parking these things? Oh, go ahead and tell me where you want it.
He just drove straight into you.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Careful.
Wow. Can you guys, like, disperse? Get out of my way. Can't see where I gotta park with you there. Which way do I gotta go?
How straight is that? I can't see in the mirrors. No, not straight as all of us, whatever. After next week, I work 4-day weeks for all of June and July.
Why is that?
Because the school board closes on Fridays
Oh.
over the summer. So that means my days get a little bit longer
Uh-huh.
for the 4 days I do work, but I have 3-day weekends every weekend.
Nice. Yeah, I actually have
And
to
I'll
work.
probably take a Monday or 2 off here and there.
Yeah, I actually have to work this weekend. Because
The advantage of working for the school board is you never work a weekend in your life. Unless there's a hurricane.
well, I mean, I normally don't work on Saturday, but I gotta work this Saturday because of the holiday. Oh no, my truck's 2% damaged. Oh no, what are we ever gonna do about that? Pick up another load.
I think mine was damaged too. I don't think I got reasonable. I don't remember now. I honestly don't pay attention.
2 out of 12, huh? I gotta do a whole lot more.
8 out of 12.
Alright, our next one is racing opponents.
There we go. I'm going
Just-
to leave task manager up just so I can see utilization.
Where are we at? We're in Duesenberg? Okay, so
Just back.
Duesenberg to Kessel.
Hang on. Dang it. I hit drive. Hang on. External. The castle?
Yeah.
Castle. Hang on, I'm just gonna scroll through the rest of the job list. Just to see. So there's one up to Carlisle, which is in the UK. There's one to Le Mans in France. One to Limoges in France. One to Nice in France. And that's it. Okay, I'm taking it.
Kessel?
Yep. I just want to see what I do together.
Man, I'm just gonna take a whole bunch of short hops just to get them done, you know? Oh, seriously? Is my trailer behind me? Oh, no. My trailer's over there.
Hang on, I'm going to write this down. I should have checked if I'd done it before.
Well, let me know, because I haven't picked mine up yet.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I didn't think I had. That's why I was really worried about it. Not Passel. Castle.
Wait, this is... Oh, okay. Mini Mins! Mini, no, baby. Hey. I don't want to hear it, little one.
Is your trailer there? Really?
Yeah, way over
That's a
there.
good 22 miles.
Huh? Did you pick the one up in Dusseldorf, maybe?
That's possible.
Because there was one right below that one for Dusseldorf, the same place. So.
Maybe I got that one. Maybe it disappeared by the time I got on that. And there was just, I only had the one.
Yeah, because I had 3 right in a row. 2 were picking up in Dusseldorf, and then this one. Alright, so... Oh, you're already on the road? Alright, let's roll out.
Yeah, I'm just going to my pickup. Now I can at least see what time my recording is at, so I can more properly report people if I have to. I can't see what I'm recording, but I can see the time.
Thought that guy was gonna run right into the side of me. Okay, you went through the tunnel.
Yes, and then I made the first right.
You made the first right in the tunnel. Okay. Anyways, mine's telling me to go straight. Ah, there you are. Okay, there you go.
Every time I see hay bales in this game, I think of a joke from the person I first watched play this game. Giant rollers. When you put them in water, they shrink. Make them a lovely candy. Chocolate candy with a lovely taffy in the center. There's 166 processors on my computer. 2,170 threads. And 77,000 handles. I do not understand the uptime readout in Task Manager.
No idea.
Because it, according to how this is set up, if I'm reading this correctly, apparently my computer's been on for 1 day, 2 hours, 41 minutes, and 25 seconds. But I turned it on when I got home at like 8:45. So it's barely even been 3 hours.
Yeah, see, I turn mine off every night.
Yeah, I do too. I turn it off when I go to work and I turn it off before I go to bed. So, unless that's saying 1 hour, 2 minutes. Well, it can't be 1 hour and 2 minutes. Because what's that first 1 mean? Because the 2 hour 41 actually makes sense. That's, like, it's not possible. I don't get it.
Alright, I'll be up by the garage, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Guardrail.
I don't know if I had any damage on my truck, but I just fixed it, so.
Fixed? Oh, slash fix.
Yeah, I think I hit something that had damage, so I just went and fixed it before I started the job.
Well, how'd you do it before you started the job if you don't have a trailer?
On my drive here.
You don't have a trailer.
Yeah, I had to drive to pick up the trailer.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though, but you can't slash fix if you don't have a trailer on your truck.
Yeah, well, once I picked up the trailer, I did slash fix.
Oh, okay. You know what, I'm gonna stop here and put this on. What does this button do? What does this button do? Huh, I don't know.
It should be joy button, like 4. It should be joy button 4 or joy button 5.
What does that button do? Keys. Alright, joy button.
Hang on, I don't know why I'm guessing. I could just tell you.
3 would be by hazard, so that would be that one.
So what is it? Square you don't know?
Yeah.
Where's...
Oh, I know. Okay, I know
it's
what
joy
button.
button 4.
Yeah, okay. I don't know why I didn't know what button that was. Oh, I should have known that one. That's my favorite button.
What button is that?
Like, okay, the way I have it set up is I use my mouse to look left and right. And then when I hit the square button, it centers my camera again.
Oh, I have that set
you
to
know,
scroll wheel up.
Well, see, I have it set for my interior camera. So when I look left and right, I hit that one, and it, you know, even if I'm on the exterior, the minute I hit that one, it brings me back to the interior center camera.
Oh, you have it set up to mimic, but one.
Yeah, basically.
See, in first person, if I look left or right, all I have to do is scroll wheel up, and it centers my view again.
Yeah. You know, but
because it's set to center view.
That's
or
my.
look forward.
Yeah, that's my favorite button. I don't know why I didn't remember what that one is. It's my favorite button.
Did you not figure that out when you were pressing it and it kept putting
No, because I was always centered in interior camera.
No.
So if I'm already centered, it's not going to do anything. You know, because I wasn't looking left and right while driving down the street.
Wait, you don't do that?
Not when I'm driving in a straight line, no.
Oh. Darn, I messed that joke up.
You know, if I
I was
come,
gonna make it sound like I did, then I completely messed up because I said the wrong stuff at the end.
you know, if I come to like a stoplight or something and there's traffic, then yeah, I'll look left or right to see, you know, when the light turns red or green, or, you know, see if it's clear, that kind of stuff. But otherwise, I pretty much just keep it in the interior camera and we're good to go.
I like this 50% GPU usage.
You're only using 50% of your GPU?
Yep.
Why?
VSync. I've locked on VSync for these games.
Yeah, but that's still...
Which means the graphics card only has to push out 60 frames per second. So it's not pushing out as many frames as it can, it's pushing out as many frames as needed.
Well, yeah, but I mean...
Because how the graphics card monitor talk? It's actually the monitor telling the graphics card to send the next frame. It's not the graphics card just sending frames.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got to be because, you know, your overall settings, too.
No, my settings are pretty much maxed out. I don't know what the NVIDIA driver just like set them to, because I did the like optimize and the NVIDIA control and the GeForce experience. So I don't actually know what they set for at the moment.
Yeah, because see, like mine's using 96%. I don't have VSync turned on though, but
oh, if I turned off VSync, yeah, I'd be able to.
Even I'll have to check. Actually, I don't
stop and tell you what my settings are, because I actually
see. I don't think I can turn on
Yeah, you can.
I don't know if I can do that while I'm recording. Because there's some games where when I take a display adjustment, it messes up the recording. Like
That is true.
The software just black screens for some reason.
Never mind.
No, I actually want to know what my settings are, because I actually don't know. I realize. I know everything should be maxed out other than scaling. Scaling won't be at 400%.
Yeah, I think mine's all maxed out. But mine
No,
might also have the anti-aliasing and all that stuff turned on too.
But now I actually want to stop and find out, because I actually don't remember. So I just don't know. I mean, because I didn't set my settings.
Yeah.
Because I just updated the GeForce experience. Now the optimized option works.
Oh, see, mine worked before. Mine worked on my old computer too, but you know, like mine, I optimize it and then I go in and I say, hey, I don't want to play in 1080, so I end up changing it anyway.
The only thing that I did by mistake is I optimized farm sim, which I didn't want to do, because I like to leave that windowed in windowed borderless mode and not in full screen. Because it's the only game that seemingly does that correctly for some reason. Because if you try it with this, there's full screen or windowed. There's no windowed borderless, which is actually what I prefer. Because then I can move the mouse off the screen and the game doesn't shrink.
Yeah.
But this game doesn't give me that option, so. You know what? I can stop and get gas and check my settings at the same time. Because I'm low enough where I can get gas and not be crazy.
I've got 112 gallons. Get off me, please. Alright, I'll go to the inside one.
I mean, I have 700 and something miles of range. It's not like I need gas. It's just I'm low enough where it doesn't look crazy. I'd get gas.
Alright, let's fill her up.
Before I do that, let's see what my graphical settings is set to.
72 gallons. Alright, let's see.
Okay, so 200% and everything else looks like it's maxed out.
Alright. Full screen mode, brightness is about halfway, 4K, default refresh, VSync's disabled, 200% scaling.
Wow, so we agree on 200% scaling.
I got anti-aliasing on.
Yeah,
I have all those checked on, and everything's set to, let's see, I got high, 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 ultra, high, ultra. 2 more highs, another ultra, and a high.
Yep, same.
And then, you know, I got the
Yeah,
3
just
check
stopping.
marks.
What's
The
the
filtering's
filters?
turned all the way up.
Yep. And then 3 check marks high and a check mark.
Yep.
Yep, so me and you have the exact same settings, just other than the 4K thing.
4K in the VSync. Okay.
Yeah. Other than 4K and VSync, we are running the same settings. And now I need to actually fill up.
You know, but I mean, like my cam software says it's doing 94% usage, but when you actually look at it, you know, through my ARC software, it's only using a quarter of the RAM, or 30% of the RAM, so it's not 100% of the usage.
Well, it's talking about the actual
The processor.
chip. It's
Yeah.
talking about the processor itself. The
Yeah.
RAM it doesn't care about.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not actually using.
It's not using everything that could offer.
Yeah,
But it's using the entire. It's using all the CUDA cores.
Yeah.
Well, 96% of them.
The highest I've ever seen it is 99%,
Yeah.
which is in pretty much every single one of my games, because I run
See-
it maxed out.
Mac, you know what's funny? Our usage would probably be lower if we didn't have the extra displays.
Yeah.
If we
Oh, yeah.
closed out everything else and just only had the game running
Oh yeah.
without the other displays plugged in, our usage would be way lower, but we wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. If I were to take off my other 2 monitors, I probably could cut the usage.
It wouldn't be much because they're mostly static display, but
Well, yeah, but I mean, I've got one. My TeamSpeak window is running in 1080p. The other monitor.
oh, this
What?
is a 2-lane. This is a one. Whoa, I thought this was like a divided highway. Oops. Okay.
The other one I think is running in 720, because that's the max I can. I have it whatever set to the max is on that one, but that one's really not designed for anything but looking pretty.
Yeah. Well, my second display is just a 1080p display, but
Wait,
it has
yeah.
TeamSpeak on half of it and OBS on the other, with Steam behind it, and TeamSpeak and not TeamSpeak, Task Manager on top of it.
Yeah. See, my second monitor, I've got TeamSpeak open full screen. I've got my chat on top of that, and then I've got my recording software on top of part of the TeamSpeak. Would you get off of me? Oh my God, Minnie, stop!
See, I don't.
Whoa,
see-
hold on. Break. Dude, you're on your roof. Seriously, you're on your roof.
I'm going to this. The work last time I did this. Hang on, let me private message it. That makes them move seemingly because they think you're an admin.
Yo, bro, move your boot. You're obviously not trying to turn around. You're obviously not trying to save it because you're on your roof. So there's a magical button that'll make you move. It's called F7.
There we go. I sent them a private message. Last time I did this, it worked instantly. They instantly F7 entered because they thought I was an admin or something.
There we
Look at
go.
that.
Beautiful
I
thing.
love that. It's an instant fix. They think it's an admin or something.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not. It's something you could do it. I think you've actually messed with it before as the PM feature.
Yeah, once or twice, you know, I mean, it's not...
Yeah.
I don't really use the in-game chat because...
No, I don't either, but I know about that feature, so I use it.
I mean, unless I'm sending out something to everybody, like, hey, you know, thanks for running me off the road, or, you know, something like that. I don't really use it because with my current settings...
You can't read it.
reading it is not an option.
I'm amazed they think that's not. It just works every time. Because I tried it once in American Truck multiplayer and it worked. I tried it again here and it worked. It's like almost instant. They go, oh shit, I should move.
Yeah.
It's not like I can do anything about it.
Yeah.
Well, if I wasn't, then I would just teleport them to the garage on my own.
Yeah.
Because that's also an option they can do.
Yeah, and if you guys are wondering why I say I can barely read the chat, that's because that's how big it is. Well, actually, you probably would show up normal on yours. Or
Yeah, 'cause that's
really,
how big it is.
really, really ridiculously small on mine. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't actually type a word there, so don't try. It's SDG.
Yeah, I see it. I mean, I barely see it, but I do see it. I'd have to squint to actually read what it said. You know, I mean, it's tiny.
There are 826 people on, 828 people on the server as of the moment.
Why did that pilot car look like a convertible? I mean, it was hard.
I couldn't tell you.
It was hard to tell because he was flying past me so fast, but I mean, it seriously looked like a convertible.
It didn't look fully put together either.
It was a blue something. It was just a blur, but it looked like it definitely did not have a roof.
Hopefully those will be getting fixed soon because they're doing the add-on team stuff. So they actually have more people working on the pilot cars and stuff.
Okay.
Which I would totally apply for if I had any experience in that field.
Yeah.
See, they have community moderator open, which is where you're doing both forum and Discord work.
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, I really don't
Want
I
to do
kind of
that.
almost don't want the position. Like, for how much I want to be a game mod, at the same time I don't really want the responsibility.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, do I really? Because the application's open for a bit,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just gonna copy and paste it. I'm gonna copy and paste the application from my game mod applications.
Wow, I don't even have the garage in this city.
I do because it's cheap.
The green means you don't own it, right? Or maybe no?
Well,
What color is your symbol?
well, mine's yellow, but I don't know if that's fully upgraded. Well, no, green means you own it, because
Green's
grey
a-
would.
Okay.
Is
Oh,
it discovered?
the road in
It's not
front of
discovered.
the road in front of it is, but the parking lot for the thing itself isn't.
Okay, then you don't. Because the only way you can own it is if you've discovered it.
Yeah,
Because you can't buy them remotely.
that's weird. I don't own this garage.
Yeah, that works though.
We're gonna have to rectify that. Oh, really? Blindside parking.
Oh, you're doing offside?
Yeah. That's all I ever get is offside parking.
Yeah, I keep getting things where I can just kind of do a U-turn. Do that.
Alright.
Are you parking in the same spot I am?
Yeah, that very first one. I mean, I guess I could have done it your way, but it's just easier to do it this way. Alright.
Ah, no, now it's an onside
Crank
reverse with me. So.
Crank it. Alright, let's go this way with it a little.
Actually, I'll just let you go. Actually, I don't quite. You're going for the ramp.
Yeah, because I want to pull forward a little bit so I can get a better view on where I gotta go.
I'll just sit here and watch you. I've decided. I won't even bother backing in yet. Because I'm basically set. All I have to do is crank the trailer around a little bit. It's fine. Okay, well that's a glitch.
What?
The running plate on the back of my truck is going steadily through the trailer. That's... Yeah, that might need to be sent to SES so they can see that error. The hoses are attached, but the metal plate...
Are you seriously?
metal plate-
Really, dude?
They have no respect. And I'm not going to move for him.
Really, dude? Come on. You can't wait for somebody else to back in without driving through them. Come on. Are you seriously gonna back up? Now I gotta go to external view so I can actually see what I'm doing. Why is it not giving it to me?
You're not anywhere near straight with it.
There we go. I hate when people do that stuff. Come on.
I'm just waiting for him to move.
I mean, I get you're in a hurry, you know, but
Take an example from the Pink Mafia. We're
you know,
patient.
there are other people that, you know, want to do it interior camera like you would in real life.
It took me a couple of years to be able to do it like that. For a really long time, I'd just be in like the
Well, I used to go.
camera and then put my head out the window.
See, I used to just go into you know, like camera 3 to do it.
How would camera 3 help you? You
Because
can't see the back of your truck.
Yeah, it is. Put it in reverse. Hit camera 3 and put it in reverse.
Oh, I
It
see.
moves the camera,
Wow.
so you can see if you're like lined up and everything.
Yeah, now I'll back it.
But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing this in interior, and when somebody does that, then I go to camera 2, and just spin
Yeah, I
my.
just tend to use camera 2 if I have to.
Yeah,
Or
I
I'm
get-
lazy.
You know, I go to camera 2, and then I just spin it around so I can see where my truck's actually at.
Okay, now I can see the back of my trailer. I had to zoom in on my mirror.
Yeah, but I
couldn't
mean,
actually see where the back of my trailer was.
you know, camera 3, the minute you throw it in reverse and start backing up, it pulls it back so that you can actually see your trailer.
One spam.
But pretty much ever since I started doing YouTube, I figured, hey, let's try and be a little bit more realistic with this.
I mean, that wasn't perfectly realistic because I was zoomed into my driver's side mirror unrealistically.
So now I just use my mirrors. Because that's how I drive in real life. I use mirrors.
Yep.
Alright, I'm on my ramp. Load me up. Let's go. Yeah, open up the door. I'm coming in. Alright, let's find another run.
I'll leave my beacons on while I do this. Let's see what the shortest delivery is.
Leipzig. Or we got one going to Bremen.
Where's Bremen? I don't remember.
Right above us.
Look.
Towards Denmark.
I'd rather keep going up towards Poland.
Alright. So Leipzig.
Hang on. Let me do one quick check.
Or
Nope.
nope. We gotta go Leipzig.
I'm going to write that down before I take it. So
Alright.
I don't forget. I'm almost done. I think I only have like 2 more jobs after this one or something.
Alright.
Oh, it didn't autocorrect Leipzig. I guess it realizes there's no other word that could possibly be.
So we're taking that one?
Yeah.
Grab that. Oh, I gotta grab the. Yeah, you know what? I don't care about the garage. Oh, hey, it's right here in
It's
this.
okay, though.
It's right here in this.
Yeah.
lot.
So I'll have 2 more to do after this one.
It's right here in this lot. Let's see. It's gonna be.
I think I'm pretty truck.
Hold on, I gotta find my trailer. There she is.
She's actually right where my trailer is.
Alright guys, y'all have a good night.
You too, Dragon.
Okay, good night, Dragon.
I'll see y'all after the holiday.
Oh. All right.
I'll
Yep.
back until
You're
Monday.
going out. You're going out of town. Yep. All right. Have a good one, Dragon.
Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right. Let's go with. garage. I'm gonna head to the garage. We'll see if I own it or not. No, we have to drive right past. We probably have to drive right past the garage. Oh, all right.
No, we don't.
No.
No. I assumed out at 5.
Oh, okay. I see where you gotta go. Got it.
I should really change out that lower bit of my truck because there's lights down there don't do anything. I'm actually gonna go over to see what the question mark is.
I
and know
don't.
what it's probably going to be. I might as well just go get it.
It's a recruiting engine.
Yeah, I think just to be a recruiting agency.
Alright, one more garage to add to the collection of all my garages.
Well, when that Baltic Sea DLC comes out, we'll actually have something to do. But until then, I'll have anything to do with garages. And even then, I'm just going to start a new profile. Write down the cities of where there's garages in the profile. And then come over here and do it. I have flashlights on the side of my truck.
Yep. Alright, so we can cut this around. Beautiful little turn. Alright, let's get the heck up out of here.
I have 8 megabytes of L3 cache. That's a lot. I have 256 kilobytes of L1 and 1 megabyte of L2. I like how Windows defaultly tells you how many CPU sockets you have, even though this version of Windows can never support more than 1 socket. You have to have the Pro or Server version of Windows.
Yeah.
So, and actually, I think actually Windows does support it. It's actually the platform. The Z platform doesn't support multiple sockets.
Well, multiple sockets is normally for server boards and that kind of stuff.
Well, that's a disaster.
What?
Did you not see the truck flipped up on its end?
No.
Really?
No, I missed that one.
Look behind you.
Oh, jeez. Keep it in your
You
road.
drove right by it.
Keep it in your lane. Yeah, I was paying attention to guardrails. They're more important.
Oh, well the guardrails come out and hit me, so I can't really avoid that. Because it's their fault.
Yeah, it's always a
It's never our
guardrail.
fault for anything.
Yeah, it's always a guardrail's fault.
Including that old lady I hit. It wasn't my fault. She stepped out in front of me. I obviously had the right of way. Even though my light was red. She had the walking person. That is a complete lie. I didn't do anything like that. Please don't send the police. I know for like the 3 people who are watching your stream all know who I am. So
Well, I don't even think I have 3. I don't think anybody's even watched it yet. Which
Well,
is,
for the people who will watch it in the future, I was lying. Don't send the police.
which is kind of rare that I don't have.
I will
anybody.
message Dustin right away and have him tune into the stream.
It's kind of rare. I don't have a single view.
What's my ping? No, my ping's worse on the server. That's nice.
Well, it's a Euro server. My
Well,
ping
no, but we were on
is-
the Europe server when we did the American truck thing, and I was only at like 120.
Well, I'm at my usual 114. 116. Yeah, I'm at my usual.
Train!
Choo choo.
And I just took out a sign, apparently. I was too busy looking at the train.
Alright, let's go with. Not right now, 'cause this is twisties. We don't like twisties with that camera.
What camera are you in?
I was gonna hit the 8 button.
Oh, wait, you're not gonna do camera 8 challenge on Twisty Road?
No,
Come on.
not on that twisty.
I mean, I'm saying this being in camera 2, so I can't really talk. I realize in multiplayer, I tend to drive in camera 2 more than camera 1.
See, I'm always in camera 1.
Like in single player, when I did in single player, I'd always be in camera 1. But in multiplayer, I just tend to sit in camera 2. Primarily because I enter it when I enter a city, so I can see what's going on around me.
Oh.
And then I just never get out of it.
Yeah, see, I just always leave it in camera 1 because for me it's a simulator and
You're simulating.
first person is simulating. Where seeing the entire truck is not really simulating anything except for a video game.
There we go. If I push F11, now it's more realistic because I don't have your name tag.
Where farm sim, I tend to be in.
Who isn't external? in farm
Yeah,
sim?
you know, farm sim I'm more external than internal because I want to be able to see, like, where the harvester is actually harvesting.
Yes, because the visibility in farm sim is crap as
Yeah.
opposed to real life.
Yeah, and in
In real life, those tractors have like amazing visibility. You can literally see everything.
Yeah,
Like, in
and-
farm sim, you can't see shit.
yeah, when you're in the cab view in farm sim, you can't see the edges of your headers or none of that, and it's just like, okay, I'm missing half of the crop because I literally can't see it.
Well, because in real life, you can turn your head and look in those directions. You have peripheral vision
Well,
past.
you can turn your head in farm sim too, but still, you just can't tell. Because when you're looking to the right, you're missing something on the left, or if you're, you know what I'm saying, it's just no.
Well, in real life, you can flick your head back and forth way
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah. And the steering, you know, because you have to drive either with the keyboard or a controller.
Or a wheel in my case, because I took the time to set that up.
Well, see, I used to have my wheel set up for farm sim.
Now, I couldn't tell you what any of the buttons on my wheel do for farm sim. 'cause I
Well,
don't remember that.
I mean, I used to have it set up, you know, where I could walk and, you know, do all of that with the wheel.
I don't have it set up for that. I purely had the wheel set up just to be able to drive.
Well,
I
see,
use keyboard and mouse for walking around.
well, see, the way I had it, you'd hit the gas pedal and you'd go forward. You'd hit the brake pedal and you'd go backwards. And, you know, if you wanted to look to the left or right, while walking, you would just turn the wheel and you would look left and right. But the thing that,
Seems overly complicated.
well, because that's the way it's factory set up. The thing that made it annoying for me, well, once I,
Hold
you know,
ninth gear. Chuck, hold it. Just
when
hold ninth gear.
when I got, you know, that was on the laptop I had it set up when I first got the wheel. Figured it all out, and I didn't have the ridiculous dead zone. I got the one the wife is using now, and I couldn't get it to work right. You know, I could get the walking and everything, but I couldn't get the dead zone to go away.
Yeah, that can be a pain.
So I literally had to turn the wheel like a quarter of a turn before the you know, tractor would actually start responding, and it's just like, yeah, that's too much free play. You know, a half a turn in each direction to get it to respond. It's just like, no. So I haven't even tried it on this one because it's just like, no, I'm not dealing with that much.
Well,
Plus,
sensitivity settings for it all.
well, yeah. Plus, the other thing that kind of annoyed me about the way they had it set up was if you jumped out of a vehicle and you had your wheel not centered, your guy would sit there and spin in circles. Because if your wheel, you know, if your
See,
wheel,
I don't have it set up to do any walking. I
Yeah.
think I unset those when I first set up, which is really annoying to do, by the way, to unset all the default settings.
yep,
Because there's no shortcut for it. You just have to go through it.
each
Do
and every
it.
single one of them, yeah.
Yep.
So,
And if I came across one that I needed to have set for something, I'd do it.
yeah. But I mean, that was the thing that I found annoying with it is if your wheel doesn't automatically center, which it's not going to once you jump out of a vehicle.
Not like it does for me anyways in Farm Sim, because I don't have this force feedback on because it's broken.
Yeah. But you know,
Not
it's,
like there's much force feedback with a tractor anyways.
no. But I mean, it's not gonna, you know, center. So every time I'd stop a vehicle, I had to either center my wheel, or before I jumped out, I'd have to center the wheel, and it's just like, okay. And you know, when
The
you're,
only disadvantage I have in the Farm Sim is if I tap through vehicles with my wheel turned, every vehicle I tap into gets its wheels
wheel
turned.
start, yeah, you know, I mean,
Especially if it's articulated, like an articulated turning vehicle.
Oh,
You just suddenly
yeah.
see it kink.
Yeah, so, you know,
it's a really funny view, but then I have to straighten my wheels so when I'm walking.
So for me, it was annoying. And now that I have a Xbox controller, I can just do it with the Xbox controller. So it's, you know, you still have to use the keyboard.
Go a little faster, Mac.
Actually, I was in freaking, I think, 8th gear. So, I mean, I was going slow. It just leans.
You're going about 30 miles an hour?
Yeah, you know, I was going.
I took it at 20, I didn't tip.
I'm going slow. It's just apparently not slow enough. But now that I use the Xbox controller, you know, it's so much better.
I remember I originally bought my Xbox controller. It came with the world's crappiest headset too. Like, you know that really crappy, like, cheap plastic one-ear horrible mic headset that comes with some Xbox controllers?
Yeah, see, mine didn't.
Yeah, it came with it.
Mine didn't come with one of those because I don't need it.
Well, this was just something I bought from Best Buy because it was there.
Yeah.
And I just wanted a controller. It was the cheapest one I could find, essentially. So, I haven't even removed the headset from the box.
Oh.
It's just sitting in the box. I haven't even
Well,
done
actually, maybe mine do have headset in them. I don't know. I just pulled the controller out of the box, you know. That's all I need.
Although my controller has like a disconnect in it.
Well, so does mine.
That it goes to some proprietary plug.
Yeah. See, mine's got, you know, the USB, and then it's got like the PS.
Yeah, it has like the
PS. You know, the PS2 or. Well, no, but it's PS series, you know, something like that. It kind of reminds me of a PS.
I've hit a pole at like 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, but that's how I unplug mine. I just leave the USB dongle plugged in, and I just unplug it from the quick disconnect thing.
No, I just unplugged the USB. That's because I plugged because I can't have the wheel and the controller plugged in at the same time, or during the shotgun games the controller vibrates.
Yeah. Well, that's why yeah, see, that's why I just unplugged the, you know, the disconnect there, because then the controller's not plugged in. It's just the USB portion, because I have enough USB plugs that I could literally plug in.
I have plenty of USB plugs where I could leave both of them plugged in all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't like leaving the wheel plugged in all the time. If
Well,
I'm not
no.
using it
Yeah,
for stretches,
come on.
I just hold it, because then it doesn't spin around whenever I restart my computer.
Yeah. I mean, I unplug the wheel whenever I'm not using it. But,
Yeah, that's fixed.
you know, I have more than enough plugs, so each thing has its own slot, you know, where it plugs in. So I just leave that plugged in there, and when I need the controller connected, good to go.
I have a 4-port USB like front bay drive thing.
No. Yeah, see, I've
two 2.0 and two 3.0 ports.
Yeah, see, I've got a powered USB, like, you know, extra USB things, and it's got 7 USBs on it, so that just sits right there under my monitor, so I can literally
See, the fun thing about my motherboard is it has 4 USB ports, but then there's a 5th Type-C port. So what I did this past Christmas is I asked from my grandma, because I could. I asked for a USB Type-C, the 3-port, the 4.3.0A, like, adapter thing. And so now I have an extra 4 USB 3.0 ports on the back of my computer that's like double-side taped to the side of my computer.
Yeah, see, I just went out and bought one of those, you know, USB hubs.
Well, that's because it's at the back of my computer, and quite a bit of the stuff I plug in, I don't ever need to unplug, so I don't plug it into some place where I can reach it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I have the hub, you know. I have the hub plugged into the back of the computer, and like I said, it's a powered one, so, you know, it's got an outlet that's plugged in, and
I use that like the hard way. Like, this is my first time getting the drop-off I'm doing on this, like, whole trip I've been doing with these. I've come to this drop-off more than once. Several times, actually. I've always dropped it where you're dropping it, but not where I'm about to drop it. Oh, my truck looks so sexy. Like, I like it when I design a good-looking truck. Okay, I can't do this from the external camera then. I'm getting too confused.
Blind. You doing it offside?
Actually, it's technically an onside reverse at this point. Oh, now it's becoming an offside reverse. Because I'm having to kind of weave it back into the spot.
Just heal that wheel whine there, Lego. You should never crank your wheel that fast.
I do it all the time.
Just hear it winding away.
Well, I have to overcome the feedback from the game, like not wanting it to move.
You see, that's why I turned it down.
Like, well, it's not very high at the moment. I could actually move it pretty stinking easily if I wanted to.
Well, see, like when the factory settings, you know, because I was using my laptop, and I had it,
Reasonable. Yeah, I had 7% temperature. Yay, 10 to 12 complete.
high-powered mode, normal mode, eco mode, yeah, high-powered mode. But I had it set for, what do you call it? Or my laptop. And I had it on that, you know, little mobile desk I had, or table. I had to turn the force feedback down because I was afraid it was going to break the stupid table.
Yeah, see, I sit at quite an industrial folding table that I bought for like $60 from Home Depot. So, my wheel don't move.
Yeah.
What is the table?
Well, you know, the one I'm on now, you know, it's got the metal frame with the glass top. And it's on the metal frame. So, I mean, I could turn it back. I could turn it up, but why?
Well, I like actually being able to feel the centering force when you're going down an area where there'd be centering force.
See, I know when my wheels are centered.
Well, no, I like... Because how my mind works is the wheel should push itself back center when you're moving fast enough. It should want to fall back to center naturally, as a real car would.
Yeah.
So I have to be able to feel that, or I'll overdo it.
Oh, okay.
I won't know when to start letting off,
Ah.
because my mind's so set in that way.
Yeah.
Even on the dump truck I drove, it substances.
Okay, I just found something I don't like about my truck.
What? Not that bad. That bad.
Wow. I never noticed that before. Alright, if you look at the roof of my truck where I have the spotlights.
Oh, you mean the spotlight's going to the beacon?
Yep.
Yeah, I've known about that.
I just noticed that. Wow, I do not like that.
And the advantage of my design is I don't have that issue.
That beacon's gotta go.
And you have enough other... Although all those pulsar beacons are going to flash at the exact same time.
Yeah, that beacon has gotta go. 'Cause that looks like butt.
Ooh, a game mod. White Wolf.
Announcing
Beacons should
Game
not
on
be
White
enabled
Wolf.
in areas with high population.
Yeah, they
I
shouldn't
think
be.
we're the only two in the city.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so are we doing another one?
And why isn't the tab working? Why
Or-
has to be in this view?
No, you have F11.
Oh, that's right. I pushed F11 didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, we're the only two in the city.
Okay, so we...
So I think we can have our beacons on.
how many more do you gotta do?
I only have to do 2.
2 more? Alright, let's grab it. Let's do another one. But I've
Oh,
got...
wait.
I've got...
You announced it, Jim.
No. Yeah, I've got to fix that beacon. Is that... Now that I've noticed it, that is
Oh.
just gonna annoy me.
It's the closest to one.
I
Sometimes these
don't...
ones can get low.
Wow, I don't see any.
I had to do a 400 something mile one earlier today because it was the only one I could find.
I'm on the 4th page and I don't...
I'm on the second to last page. And now I'm on the last page, so it wasn't a single job.
Wow, seriously?
I mean, there's jobs. Just not
Well,
jobs.
yeah, but just not none of the ones we need.
Just to clarify for that people. Yes, I know there are jobs, but not the one I'm looking for.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, where's that one going? That's gonna be one of the longer ones. That's going to Italy.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Well, there's logs. Is what. Okay, you know what? We're gonna refresh.
I don't want to haul logs. I have too pretty of a truck. might go to the repair shop and remove one part from this and see if I like that better. Maybe just remove those two lights. It looks a bit overcrowded.
Wow. Okay.
Let's just go to the repair shop for now,
Yep.
so we can work on the trucks, and then we can figure out what we want to do after that.
Yeah, I've got to fix that, because that just...
I have to fix the bottom part of my truck, because the lowest set of lights I have doesn't do anything.
That's just gonna annoy me.
I do like how these trucks look like they ride. Actually, these trucks, the new Scanias ride lower than the old Scanias.
I can't believe I didn't notice that before.
Hang on, I don't know where the repair shop is.
Off to the off to your right.
Yeah, just put the GPS marker there. There's a truck dealer here that I've discovered, but not discovered. Like, I know it's a truck dealer, but
You don't
it's
know
just
what
a black
truck.
box.
Yeah, you don't know what truck deal.
Oh, it's a DAF. No, like, it's a purple box with a truck, but I haven't been inside of it. Primarily because I don't buy trucks from the dealer anymore. I just buy them online.
Yep.
I would never buy a truck from the dealer. I remember when I first started playing this game and first unlocked that feature, it was so cool to me.
Well, heck,
Because, like,
now I can fix that 2% damage that's on my truck. Yay.
apparently I had some wheel damage.
Yeah, so did I. I had 2% worn out tires. Okay, let's see. Where would that be? Accessories. Let's go up here. Beacon, I am sorry. You look pretty. But use... Is there a way to say I don't want a beacon?
Yes, you hit the X on it.
X there. You're out of here, Bacon.
There we go. Get rid of those lamps. And I removed one of the bull bars from the top of my truck because I didn't like how it looked.
Oh, you know why the beacon's there? Because this stupid truck has a freaking sunroof.
Why
That's
do you hate
why.
sunroofs?
Well, but that's why it's there, is because the place where you would generally put it is a sunroof. Or a solar panel or something. Plus
There's
your
a sunroof.
plus your antennas are there.
Oh, actually, it looks better without those two center lights. Not that bull bar kind of looks underused.
Okay, so that's... Yeah, that's gotta go. Oh, wow. How did I not notice that before?
Oh, that's much cleaner now.
Now, if I got rid of this, the sun visor, people would have a better view of what's going on around in here. But then my truck would look retarded.
I always have like one of the stock sun visors nowadays. I used to put like one of the big custom ones, but I just keep a stock one on.
Yeah, I've got the dragonfly on mine,
Yeah, I used to put that one on all my trucks.
but it does block
Oh,
a lot
honestly,
of
it
the.
looks like without that chrome piece
It does
right below the
block.
windshield.
Does block a lot of the view. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the interior. What can we change in the interior?
You could add skirt. some
Wait
dirt.
a minute here. Hold on. Whoa. Why don't I have... Seriously, I don't have my laptop or anything in here?
Do I? Did I put? I don't think I
Oh
put
my
any of that stuff
God.
in my truck either.
I don't have my cooler. I don't have my laptop.
I
Wow.
don't either. I didn't put any of that stuff in this truck when I designed it the other day.
Jeez. Why? I don't have any of my bobbleheads. Nothing?
I don't have my dashboard thing? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Thank you for saying something. 'Cause I wouldn't have.
Wow.
What?
Seriously? Why don't I have my bobbleheads?
What am I adding?
Bobblehead?
No. I'm gonna forget what
Bobblehead?
I'm adding.
And what do I want for the other one? You know what? It's a truck. You gotta have the hula chick.
I have to have my. Where should go that?
Do I want a mobile phone or do I want a half-eaten sandwich?
I'm gonna put my mobile phone over there so it's not within reach.
I think I'll put
I'm
my
gonna put
phone there.
all of that. And my duffel bag in that chair.
See, I always put the computer in the chair.
No, I don't put a computer.
Oh, you don't put a computer? Well, see, I'm a gamer, so I have to have a computer. And like on mine, right there in the center, that's where I've got my cooler. So that way, when I'm driving, I can just grab it.
Well, yeah, my cooler's in the center as well, of course.
And then there, you know, like under like the radio and stuff, I have my mobile phone, and then I've got 3 bobbleheads over there on the passenger side.
Oh, I use the one that puts the tray table center, and I put sunglasses and my wallet on it.
Well, see, on this one I can't do that.
Oh, you have the old skin, you know.
Yeah, on this one I can't
do
do that. All right, let's see. I gotta have something.
Oh, should I have some like hanging dice or something?
Yeah, see, that's what
I
I'm
never
trying to
liked
think.
it actually.
I
never
had it.
liked that.
I had it in one of my vehicles,
Oh, I can have a Rocket League. Oh.
and it got annoying because you know it's sitting there rocking back and forth in the view. But I'm gonna
Well,
do it anyway.
You could also have them like attached to the windshield. I never liked that either.
No, I'm not doing one of those.
Oh, I could have a GPS.
Ooh, wait, I don't have the front mirror on this one. Seriously?
Install that quickly.
Oh no,
See?
no, I don't want to remove that. Okay. Wow, I don't. Wow, I can't believe I missed so much stuff on this truck.
I'm sitting here doing the same thing, Mac. As soon as he says that, I don't think I did any of that for this truck. I only designed
my-
like exterior.
I didn't even upgrade the any of the interior. Because I still have the standard wheel in this thing.
Oh, I didn't even look at my wheel. I haven't bothered. I don't tend to change my wheels, so.
God. I'm going with the V8 wheel, even though it's black.
Well, I try to go for like. I
Um,
don't like black and red as much. It's too generic. So I go for like black on black more often.
Can I change the?
So I use the exclusive.
Can I change the color of the whole
Should I go for
entire
wood?
interior?
Yeah, if you go to the. If you go to the interior without the dots, you can change.
Yeah, you gotta do that. How do I get to
It's
the
exclusive
interior?
wood.
How do I get to the interior without the dots?
It's right between the transmission and the paint.
Ah, got it. Alright, I got the V8 exclusive.
There's that interior with the. Oh, I like the interior with the wood. It gives some nice beige accents and stuff. I think I like that.
Yeah, I've got the V8 exclusive.
I have to redo that.
So I upgraded that, but I apparently didn't get the cabin stuff done on this one.
Oh, I can put a little model of my truck on here.
That's weird. Why? Rear bumper. Well, why is that even an option if there's literally only one rear bumper to choose from? And why is the mud flaps an option if there's literally only one mud flap to choose from?
Are there 2 phones in this list?
Why is that even an option?
No, just how that is. I could have a half-eaten sandwich next to my wallet.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't have enough spots to put, because I normally put a wallet and a half-eaten sandwich and everything, but there's
is
not enough spots.
Oh, I guess I have like a red background light. Let me see what that looks like.
Yeah, see, I've got three spots on the dash, one in the passenger seat, one in the center, then one in the center under the
Oh,
radio.
sick. Wow, that's a cool feature. I don't like it 'cause it's red, but
Alright, maybe
sick.
I'm gonna get rid of some of these. I'm gonna put.
I can have like a red backlight to everything.
Oh yeah, on the newer ones, yeah. See, I can't do that on mine.
Well, it doesn't backlight like everything, but you can put like a red light glow on everything.
You know what? I'm gonna put that
That's
over
cool.
there. I'm gonna put
I don't
that
like
there.
it, but it's cool.
Which one is that? No, not that one. This one. Chihuahua. Do I want the Chihuahua or the dog? I'm going with the bulldog.
Well, it makes sense for what you've called everything.
I'm going with the bulldog, not the Chihuahua. All right, hula girl. Since I don't have enough spots to put everything I usually put in my truck.
Upgrade to this one. You've better everything.
You know what? I'm gonna put my sandwich as far away from me as I can because that's how crappy that sandwich is.
Now, I put my phone pretty far away.
No, phone's got to be right next to me. Got to check them YouTube comments.
Yeah, see,
Alright.
I'm a legal driver. So my phone's like sitting on the bit, like on the open bit of the dashboard for like the passenger. And my
Alright.
sunglasses since a trade ale.
No, I don't want the garage market. I want the map. Okay, where is the garage? Okay, so we're in Leipzig. Okay, so how about this? We go to company manager, truck manager. Okay, so what Scania is the new one?
Scania.
Is that the Scania S?
Yeah, I forget which one I have. I always forget which version I have.
Okay, so I've got the Scania S.
Hang on, I can tell you if I go into
Wait
the
a
shop.
minute.
I never remember. Because there's Scania R and Scania S. One's bigger than the other.
Wait a minute, hold on. What other Scania do I have? Or is that... Really? The Scania S is only... It's a 6x4. But the picture doesn't look like...
Well, you can upgrade the Scania S to be bigger.
Well, the chassis I have it on there is a 6x4. Oh, okay. It's only 4.
Yeah, but they only just added the heavy haul variant.
Okay.
I like this moment of black accent thing
You
I
know
have
what?
going on with the truck.
You know what? You know what? How about this? Why don't I just buy a new truck? Truck dealer. Scania. We're gonna go to Dresden. Buy online. Alright, where's the new trucks? Alright. We want the Scania S or the Scania R? Scania
Go back and
S.
forth and figure out which one you like better. I like that hint of black in there. You have been kicked.
Trying to think. Who, me?
Yes.
No. Scania S or Scania R? I think I'm gonna go with the Scania S.
That should be the correct one. I couldn't tell you that.
Customize configuration. Alright, so we're gonna start from scratch here. Alright, so the only thing we have to choose from is the high roof.
Yes, you were right. Go for the Scania S. It's a little bit
Okay, the 8x4. Alright.
I'm gonna watch your stream so I can watch you do this.
Let's see, 750 horse, or 730 horse is the biggest engine.
Yep.
Alright, 12 plus 2. And retarder. Or do I just want a regular 12 speed? The plus 2 is kind of pointless. I don't need 2 crawler gears.
Oh, I don't have to call it gears.
But that does drop down my heavy cargo, but it brings up my normal cargo.
How much heavy cargo are you gonna be hauling the next couple days?
Hill transverse is better there, uneven. So I'm just gonna go with the plus 2 because that's what I have in my other Scania. Okay.
That's maybe why I pull away from you a little bit, because I don't have the plus 2.
Well, the 2 is just 2 crawler gears, so you don't actually you don't actually ever use them.
Yeah, but I don't have them now. I went for the exclusive wood.
Ooh, wood.
Yeah.
See, this is the one I have. Whoa, hold on. No,
You
I
didn't
don't
release
want
the
that one.
exclusive yet. It's exclusive that you get.
Exclusive wood.
Look around a little bit.
Gray. There's not enough wood though.
If you change the wheel to the exclusive wood as well, it,
I mean, because
it
there's
actually
only
makes it all work out.
there's only a little bit of wood over there. See, this is the one that I have in my other truck. It's the B8. Of course, it looks a lot better in this one than it does in the other one.
I don't like the red. I'm a black and blue man. Or pink.
That's
Or
just
pink.
plain there.
Well, if you change the wheel to the wood wheel, it actually really does make the interior work.
Okay, now my question is, that seat over there is a dark brown, right?
Yes.
The seat
You'd be
we're
correct.
currently sitting in is not a dark brown,
Actually, it is. It's how the light works.
but it's a lighter brown than that.
It does the same color, man, trust me. It's how the light
It
works.
just don't look like it, because I mean, on that side, you know, the door panel and the chair are the same color. Over here, okay, maybe. It just doesn't look like it. All right, let's go here. We'll worry about paint later. We'll worry about that in a minute. Gotta do the important stuff. Okay, what is this? Standard license plate, driver's plate.
I never bother. Because I don't care.
Kinda like the red stitching.
You see, I don't. I went for the wood interior. Because I just kind of like the luxuriness of it.
Yeah. Alright, I don't want one of those, that's for sure. Alright, what do we got here?
The
Stock.
thing on top of the Volvo is the red accent light.
Stock.
Yes, it comes stock on the truck. It's the red accent light. I took it away because I don't like it, but that's where I put the phone.
Okay, hold on. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Boom.
You only have one option though? Oh, do you not have the skinny tuning pack?
No, I don't.
Oh. I have like 4 or 5 options.
Alright, let's see. Computer.
That's where I put the duffel bag,
Cooler.
travel bag. Yep, that's where I put the cooler.
Mm,
That's where I put my phone.
sucks it only giving me the one option. Yeah, see, like the phone for the older Scania is right here.
Yeah, I know. But I always put the phone in. I put the phone in that spot.
Now, it's not giving me any dash options.
Look. No, is it not? Oh, is that a piece of Scania tuning pack? Really? I could fix that for you, but...
Why is it not giving me any dash options?
Alright, I'm gonna fix
Seriously?
this. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to stop this recording. It's just going on forever.
Why
I'm going to fix your issue back.
Why am I not getting any dash options? Oh. What is this? No. 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 Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, I guess we're gonna do the exterior. We are definitely not going with that. Or that. No. No. Ooh.
Oh, I hate when I don't know cap locks is on and I try to type a capital letter and it's followed by, it's a lowercase followed by a bunch of capitals instead of a capital into lowercase.
I'd have to change the coloring of that, but I just don't like the bumpers. Okay, that's a little... no. Not feeling that. Nope, not a candy cane. Nope, not feeling that either.
You can customize those colors.
Let's see. That...
That was the thing that would get you kicked before. I don't remember if it was.
that doesn't
I
look
remember
half...
it.
No, it was Snowflake.
No, that one was one as well.
Was it? That one doesn't look half bad. No. There we go. There we go. That's the winner.
Yeah, go for that full V8 look.
That's the winner right there.
There you go. I just fixed your problem, Mac.
Did you? Alright. That is definitely the winner. And I'm going to keep that with the stock colors because that looks killer.
I mean, I realize you can't use it right now. You have to restart the game to use it, but I fixed the issue.
That looks freaking killer. Alright, what are these options? Painted, stock.
I think I actually left that just on the exclusive on whatever it came on.
It's got the black rings around it. I'd rather have them painted.
No, I tend to keep a little bit of black in the truck just to
Luxury
liven things up.
chrome.
Man, you need the skinny tuning pack. It would add so many options to your life. Luckily, it's bottom.
I'm gonna go with that one. Alright, we're not doing the bull bars yet. Stock. Seriously. Come on. Give me some options here. No lamps. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of my headlights. Because that's what people do.
Not your only headlights. Oh my goodness, the skinny tuning pack would give you so many more options.
Ooh, I kinda like that. Stock. I, for some reason, like the stock in chrome more than what it comes with.
The exclusive in chrome?
Yeah, I kinda like the stock in chrome. It just you know, gives it more of a look.
Yeah.
That's
no, I
all.
totally
That's
agree with you.
that's
a good contrast.
that's just one color. I kind of
Yeah,
like.
no, I agree with you. It
Yeah.
works. The exclusive works better on my truck because it's already so contrasted. But
Yeah, I kind of like
your
the
case works.
front mask. What is this?
It changes the mix.
That's too much chrome stock.
I go to the stock. Yeah, that doesn't really match with the other
Yeah,
gray.
the stock doesn't work. The chrome.
You can't use the chrome. It
Chrome
look
doesn't really work. Get black it is, huh?
good. Yep.
Alright, let's see. Stock paint. Exclusive paint. What's the difference here?
The style.
Oh, different style of headlights.
I use the exclusive. I
It'd
just think
be
they look
nice if they didn't have these dots on both of them, so you could actually see what it
better.
looks
Go
like.
to the right corner. There's a little arrows pointing out in the box.
There we
You
go.
can see what it looks like without it.
Alright, let's
And if you click the light button, it turns on the lights.
let's turn that on. No, I definitely like the exclusive. Front bumper paint. No.
Be careful. The little lamps in the front bumper don't work. So
Oh, really? So there's really no point in having them?
yeah, that's one thing I
Low
changed.
paint, no lamps. So what is this one? Okay, so it just hangs down lower. Okay.
Yeah, I use that one because then when you have a bull bar, the bottom like samurai bar, yeah, that bar will appear behind it.
Okay.
It'll appear below it instead of directly behind it.
Okay. Let's see, what is this one? No, I don't like that. No. Not feeling it.
The Ranger is the one I use.
That one doesn't look too bad.
It's the one I use because I use a specific bull bar on the front of the truck.
Yeah.
That
That doesn't look too bad. Okay, so where can we go here? We can go strobes, side markers. I think we're gonna have to strobe it, just because.
I put the
there.
strobes on the side of the bar.
Put a strobe there.
If you get to the side of the truck, I put them on the very side.
Ooh, there's more strobes. Strobe. And strobe. Alright, so that leaves me all these for something else.
It's so weird. I can't have you customize it the same way I have it because you
Let's
don't
see,
have the scanning about.
large markers would just look retarded there.
Well, because they're supposed to go on the side of the truck. Not designed to be.
Light.
I never use the white variants of
I
those.
don't think the lights would look good there. Maybe
I
the
was just-
yellow ones?
Yeah, the light
Same
chrome one on
markers.
the diagonal looks
Light
good.
chrome 2, what is that? Let's look at that.
It makes no difference when you're actually driving around. It still looks like a white light.
Yeah, but see, I'm looking at the strobes. Strobes have, you see how the strobes have like the black on them?
Oh yeah, good point.
That there has black on it.
Is there
so
an orange
that,
one? Just asking. for a friend.
Orange. See, that's chrome. Yeah, it'd be the. No, that says it's chrome. That's chrome.
No, there's none that have that like industrial look to them.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Well,
Alright,
I always just like
So
chrome.
let's go with. I mean, this one says it's chrome, but it doesn't look chrome.
They're all called light chrome.
Yeah, that doesn't look chromish to me. It looks like it's black. But those will work there. I don't know why
Just
we
be
need.
careful about your bull bar selection because they cover up that top bar of that.
Okay.
thing.
All right, bull bar. Let's go with. We don't want that one. No.
See, I use the twister on my truck.
That one
But it
doesn't
does have
look
an issue.
too bad. It covers up the top bar.
Yeah, I know. That's
That one doesn't.
see. I
that
just
one doesn't.
see, like, all I do is I just don't put lights on the top bar. I
Uh-huh.
just have two orange lights on the diagonal bits, and that's how I get my truck to look how it does.
See if I got rid of that one, but see that's too much.
Yeah, like I
That
don't.
one, this one here doesn't look bad. I just wish it didn't have this second, like this bar here on the bottom. Because
It's kind of weird.
It's not.
Makes it look like your truck is a mount.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not covering up any of the lights,
no, it's not.
but it kind of covers up the entire grill.
But you can put lights on. You can put strobes on your grill.
I know, but you know, did the grill to be a contrast, and if I just cover it up, then it's not really of any point.
Yeah, I used the twister just because it gives you more dots than the dragonfly. That's really it. And the samurai isn't. No, it does give you some, but yeah.
See this? The samurai gives you 4.
The twister gives you 6.
Dragonfly gives you 4. Okay, well, if those are my options, I'm gonna go with this one. Either way,
Honestly, the samurai looks better on the truck. It kind of blends in more.
I'm gonna get 4. Either way. I normally go with those, but I think we're gonna square these.
I tend to use the square ones at the top, if it's right at the top of my truck. Or if it's right at the top of like the grill, right in front of the Scania logo, I'll use the square one so it doesn't cover it.
Alright. We've done all of that. Windshield frame?
You can put little flashy orange lights on your grill if you want.
Yeah. Alright, mirror.
I always go for the normal paint.
I think I'm just gonna go with paint. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Does this one give me... This one does give me a paint option. Paint. Gotta change the door handles. Plastic
mine
and
will paint.
chrome. Paint.
Yep.
Door
Paint.
step. Let's see.
Like, I love how when people first start playing this game, they instantly go for all the chrome trim. And then as you mature, you just start going for paint.
Wave, style, no. Ranger,
I just leave them stock, I never touch those. Because I never see them anyways.
yeah, I think I'll go with the ninjas though. Okay, what do we got here? Plastic and paint. How about get rid of the plastic?
Oh, I go for plastic and paint, just as a nice black contrast to my white truck.
Alright, rims. Most important part of the truck.
I go for stock paint.
Let's see, default Dream, American Dream Chrome. Alright, let's go. Hub covers. Well, if it's not compatible, why do you even give me that option? It's not compatible. Okay, fine. How about this? Just give me the chrome. Hub. Well, I can't really see the hub. Yeah, I
If
can't.
it covers the hub, then you don't need to change it.
I can't see the hub, so we ain't gonna worry about that. Let's go with.
Hyper... I can't pronounce it. Apparition paint. How do you pronounce that, Mac?
Good question. What are these? No. See, if I go with these, I gotta change the color. What color do I make it? I'd like to make it like this red. But the odds of me matching that red
We'll go back to the paint.
are gonna be slim to none.
Go back to the paint.
This one? No.
The paint.
Paint. This one. Yeah, see, they don't give you that color.
Oh, they don't give you that red, dang.
Yeah, that's the issue. Odds of me matching that. Actually, what color? Where's this at? Where's this color?
You can save it as a preset if you want to.
Without changing it, where is that color hiding? Because I don't see.
I think it's hidden inside the dark blue. I think it's slightly metallic.
Let's keep as a preset. Okay, so let's see what changes. Nothing. Absolutely
Yeah,
nothing.
that means it's just an accent color for the...
Absolutely nothing. Use preset. Okay.
Because it's a slightly metallic paint job.
Alright, so let's go here. Let's go to our lugs. Let's go with... That doesn't look bad though.
It kind of blends into the wheel better than the chrome does.
Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Okay. Did that. What is this?
You can customize
Side
the side
badging.
skin.
Oh. Side panels? Yeah, we're gonna leave the chrome there. What is this? Light board? Okay, that's interior. Side skirts. Plastic. Paint. We gotta change these red.
Paint.
Oh shoot. I forgot to do the other important part. Alright, let's see.
You gotta do the tire. Oh man, you're missing out. Oh, you don't have the Michelin tire pack either.
No.
Oh. I'm not gonna buy it.
I normally go with the runners, but they're crappier in the rain. Oh wait, do I care?
No.
No. You
The
can
runners are actually like the
wait.
best all round.
You can-
Actually, runners and
wait.
elementals are both kind of the same. They just swap the grades.
Oh seriously? You can change the color of the wording? I never even knew that.
Yeah, that's been a thing. Ever since they separated out the wheels and things.
I don't like the blue. Let's try the green. No, let's go back to, how about,
Yeah, make it bright green. That won't stand out.
let's
You can always
go,
go grab the dark blue color from the paint.
let's go with, white. How about white? Yeah, white sounds like a plan. Alright, let's go here. Alright, so we gotta find chrome of some nature, American Dream. Why does that tire look so tiny? Pacific.
Because it's not the same tire.
This one, and we're gonna use preset. We're gonna change the tire. God, the tire looks so small. All right, so standard chrome.
The one question you should never ask anyone.
What?
Read your chat.
Oh yeah. Standard.
Since I'm already modeling it for you, I really don't see any hurt in just asking it.
I think I'm gonna go with the standard chrome. Alright, hubs. Oh, heck no. Okay, fine. You won't let me use that one. Can I use that one? No, I can't use that one either. How about this one?
My goodness, the FTG's Discord is popping off.
Red. No. No. Yeah, I think that would be the one. These, use preset. Change the rubber to that. Alright, we need standard chrome. I don't like the solid plastic. I mean, I kind of like your idea where it's black and paint, but on this truck it just looks good paint. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna paint those stock. Can I? Oh, good. I can at least change the bumper. Nice. Ew. Ew. That would be the winner. Rear mud flaps. Okay, change the flaps. Let me go with the V8 flaps because that's what we got. Alright, so that's the outside. And I think we've already done the inside as much as we can.
Heck, that's funny, is I've probably been kicked at this point as well.
Probably.
Because I literally just alt-tabbed out of the game to watch your stream.
Alright, so our new grand... Ooh, you know what? No, 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 no. Actually, we already did the mirrors, didn't we? Why does it look like I'm missing mirrors? Well, I haven't put any roof lights on. Beacon. Light bar. Yeah, I like that. Kind of covers up the crown. That one don't look bad. No, it's too narrow. The thing that sucks is I'm gonna miss like half of my lights. But if I put anything there, it's gonna cover up that. Alright, let's see what the beacon looks like. We're gonna go with these. No, we're gonna go with that one. If I put anything on here, on this bar, it's going to cover that up. But we gotta have horns. Covers it up. I don't like it. Like it. I guess that's everything. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy this.
You finally done. I've been talking to people on FTG's
Customize
Discord. So I just
purchase.
turn this off.
Where are we at?
Well, it doesn't matter where you're at. It's always going to put you back to your home base. As soon as you switch into it, it puts you to your home
Here.
base.
Thank you. Alright. Company manager. Truck manager. That one and drive it. Yes. Brand new truck. Alright, so now we gotta restart the game because you know we done got booted. Actually, before
Well,
that,
you can restart and wait for the thing I sent you to install.
company manager. We gotta figure out where we're actually at.
You are going to be at your home base.
I'm in Amsterdam.
They'll always spawn you at your home base. I wish they'd change that so where that garage at prison would put you there, but
Truck manager, garage manager. The sad thing is, oh come on. What city were we in?
Leipzig.
The sad thing is, I have the garage there, and that's where I put the truck. Is in that.
Yeah.
Actually, I put my old truck in that garage. I don't know why I put my old truck in that garage, but hey, whatever. Whatever.
Because no, you put your new truck there, but when you switched it out, it put your old truck in that spot.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and restart this, and then we can continue on with a brand new truck. And I gotta activate all my lights and everything on it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and...
Funny Discord. Just because I have OBS open, it enables stream mode.
Yeah.
Streamer mode.
Now you're gonna make me go in and re-edit my truck, Lego. No, I'll do that later.
Yep.
I'll do that later.
It gives you a lot of options that you don't have.
Yeah, I mean, I know those add-ons do, but for me, I was more worried about getting, you know, the map updates and that kind of stuff.
Remember, you're talking to the guy who bought every single piece of DLC for the game when it was all on sale.
Yeah. You know, instead of spending, you know, $1 here, $1 there to buy, you know,
It's funny, I own every single piece of Euro Truck DLC, but I don't own every piece of American Truck DLC.
Not installed. Well, why don't you install it then?
Click the tick box.
It is ticked. Alright,
Give it a
downloads. Let's go to downloads. And let's go and hit download now.
It should take a few seconds. It's not a very
It's
big
done.
file. Yeah. I figured it wasn't a very big file.
Done. Alright, let's go ahead and fire this back up.
Oh, I like this screenshot.
And launch.
It's all the new Scanias like in a row with like winter themes. It's
There, let's get past all that loud noise. And log
amazing. The
in.
most populated server has
Euro 2.
709 people.
Euro 2. Grab our new truck. Alrighty. Got ourselves a brand new rig. Ooh, I still need to do that achievement. All roads lead to Rome. I've got 2 out of 4.
Yeah, I have a number out of 4. I saw it too, but I don't remember what it
I
was.
still have to do that one. Alright, so high beams, front aux, roof aux.
Hang on, I can actually tell you if I have it done or not.
Look at that dash. Ooh, shoot. Is it F3? No, F2? Which one is it? F4? It's one of these buttons. I don't need to adjust the mirrors. What I do
I have
need to
3 or
adjust-
4 mini roads lead to Rome.
What I do need to adjust is I need to bump that out. You know what? I might bump it out a little more. And we do need to lower. No, that's not it. Drop the wheel down a smidge. Drop it down a smidge.
Someone just shouted my name in game chat.
Man, it just looks like it's squished. Too many knobs. Way too many knobs. Anyway, I'm not really feeling that V8 thing that I put in the cab. Because I know there's better ones.
So well now.
Yeah, I know there's better ones. Alright.
Are you in this town?
Should be.
I'm in Leipzig, right? You're not in Leipzig.
World. Yeah, I'm in Leipzig.
Weird. You're not far enough away for it not to register you.
I'm at the garage.
Yeah, I know. You're down the street. You should see you on tab. No, the garage is pretty far away.
Yeah.
Okay. That might be. Oh yeah, there you are. You're on the menu. I had to go in the camera 0 to see you.
I gotta get used to this dash. Wow.
Oh, the garage is just far enough away where you disappeared.
Oh, wow. I don't even know where my speedometer. Okay, there's the speedometer.
It's a little bit different. That thing looks like... That looks like a show truck, Mac. This does not look like a work truck. Just saying.
Just saying.
That's a show truck, Mac. I'm not sure why you're doing it though. I'll be off when you leave the presently.
Anyway, let's see. All right. You don't like my show truck?
Look at, I have flashes on the back of my truck too. Seems special.
Huh.
The skinny tuning pack will let you have that.
Alright, upgrade. That should go right. No, no. Oh, Jesus. Wow, okay. Let's go to the
The number
interior.
of dots you will see when you go into the outside view.
There we go. Alright, there's my dash. Dash tables. Center dash table, center dashboard table. Okay, so what's the difference? That's there, that's over there.
I use the one that's it.
Okay. There we go. Now I can put my bulldog up there. And we can put our wallet and our half-eaten sandwich. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. We have a different wallet. Gotta go with the other wallet. It's a Scania wallet. It's new and improved. Okay, let's go to the back. Oh. Okay. Okay.
The one with the metal bars that you put lights all over the back of it.
And what's that?
The bumper with the metal bars
Mm-hmm.
in it lets you put lights all over the back of it.
Do I want the V8 symbol or do I want the Mighty Griffin?
I went with neither.
I think I'm gonna go with the Mighty Griff. Alright. Wow, let's take a look at here. Okay, that's still the same. What's this? Ooh, portable GPS.
You know you're in a cab with a GPS.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. What else? Is there anything else? Let's look and see what we can hang from here. And anything for there? No, it did not. Alright, let's look back. Jesus. There you go, there you go, there you go. Look at all these dots everywhere.
Yeah, it does that. If you get the DAF tuning back, it does the same thing for the DAFs.
Oh, God. Okay. Chariot. Ooh. That's a lot of chrome.
What are you looking at?
The rear bumper.
Oh yeah, the one with like the chrome bars.
That's
Oh, there's
the,
all chrome ones, like,
yeah.
2 dots on the side.
Yeah, but I mean, you got the Chariot one, which gives you a lot of dots. Then you got the Diva one, which I kind of like, because it's like a lot more pink. Ooh, are these the long? Oh, those are the long ones. Okay, okay, okay. I'll go with that one. That works. Let's see. Still have the same tires. Do we get any specialty rims? No, we don't. None of that's different. What we got there? That's just a standard V8 symbol. Door trim.
Yeah, that piece behind your window you can paint.
Alright, we're gonna go with the Mighty Griffin there. What about this? Plastic and gray. No. 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 Paint? Paint with luck. Okay, you got me there.
Best $4 I've ever given you.
Got me right there. Alright, now. Look at all these flipping dots. Stock. Yeah, we're gonna paint that. What is it? You can have something in the middle of your flipping windshield too? What?
Yeah, that's a thing. I didn't realize that wasn't a thing on the non-upgraded version of the Shark. Or the non-skinny pack. Not the Mighty Griffin pack. I don't have anything in the middle of my windshield because it's distracting.
What is this? What the heck is this? Stone guard? Yeah, we don't need a stone guard. Okay, now that I could, there we go. I can live with that. That I can work with. There we go. Wow, there's a lot of different ones you can go with now.
Yeah, you can even paint the front grille.
Accessory slots. I think we're gonna put a strobe there. And we're gonna put a strobe there. And if you don't see me coming with all these strobes, and I'm not giving you a heart attack, I'm obviously not doing something right. Alright, so that should be enough strobes. Let's go with this light there. That light there. That light there. And just because we can, we'll put, well, you know what? Yeah. We're just going to stick with these on the bottom. More special plastics. What is this? Front mud flaps? Seriously? There's a front mud flap thing?
Oh, yeah. Make sure you check out your visor bar too.
Scanning power, king of the road. Up here? Aha. Those lights actually work?
Which lights?
Lights on the Scania Ranger one?
What are you talking about?
The
the visor bars?
Yeah, the sun visor, yeah.
Yeah, all the lights on the visor bars work.
Badging, okay, that's just a V8. Door handles, we've already done that, we've done that. Done that. Plastic, we don't want that. I wish one thing that they need to allow you to change is this. The chassis cover. It's one thing they don't allow you to change. Alright.
What?
The chassis cover, back where your air hoses are.
Oh yeah. The actual chassis cover, yeah, that clips into the trailer.
Yeah. Well, that's where you would walk, you know.
Yeah.
For
it clips into the trailer.
Yeah, for hooking up your air hoses and stuff. Now this is a show truck.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I'm looking at your front grill.
That is a show truck.
And mine's a working truck. Let's park them side by side. This is a different customization.
That is a show truck right there. Alright, what mud flap do you... We gotta pull up so I can actually see behind me. Alright, that should be good. Alright. You just got the... You don't have the full mud flap in the back, huh?
No, I did not do that. I can't actually see yours because the camera's a crap on. I'll just use camera 0. Oh yeah, you won't put the camera 0. I don't particularly care for like the Griffin Scania thing. I'll put Scania stuff on it, but
Yeah, my grill looks freaking shiny as heck. It's solid chrome.
see, I wouldn't use that to work. And if you look at the wheel arches in the back, you have used paint to get all scratched up.
Yeah.
On plastic.
Yeah.
It's a show truck. You can't take that on the road. You can't do jobs with that.
Sure you can.
Mine's a working truck.
Alright, so let's grab a run before we time out again.
Yeah, I don't have time. Well, it depends on how long the run is, actually.
Alright.
I was gonna say around 10 more, but it's a really short run. Then,
Yeah, let's find. Let's
still
see if
might
we
not
can.
have it.
See if we can find a short run, which it's not looking like there's anything here. So
You can always jump to a different city real quick.
yeah, we could.
Just pick a city. Or we could go to a city I've already been to, but I can't go there.
Why don't we jump down to Zurich in Switzerland?
Okay. So that the other way. There it is. Click city twice and it's instantly at the top of the list.
Quick travel. Yes. Alright. Brand new truck. Alright, let's check our run. Brakes. Alright.
Yeah, the parking brake is set by default now. You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Oh, look at that one up to Strasbourg.
Strasbourg.
Or Innsbruck.
Oh, there's one in Strasbourg. Okay.
Or do you want to go to Innsbruck? Up to you.
No, it don't matter to me. Innsbruck.
Okay, we're going to Strasbourg.
Innsbruck's gonna be a little bit of a longer run.
Oh, is that? That is just barely long enough to meet the requirement for this thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's 200 kilometers, which comes up to just under 125 miles.
Oh. Yeah, see, I haven't even been looking at how long the runs were. I've just been doing
Well,
it.
most of the time they aren't short enough to where
Yeah.
you
They won't show up if they're too short most of the
Yeah,
time.
no, they will.
Oh, really?
Because it's randomly generated. So there can be ones that are too short, they just don't come. I'm taking them on Strasbourg. A show truck and a work truck driving together down the road. Oh, my mouse just fell. And now there's a really bright red light in my face.
Laser mouse, gotta love it.
I'll put up my drop axle, I don't need that. Oh, you're in here, okay. The flag was headed.
Wow. Alrighty. Look.
What bumper did you go with, Mac? On the back.
Seriously, it didn't pick it up?
Oh, you remember that one. You could put lights on the side of that.
Can you?
Yeah, well I think a light on each side.
No. Okay.
Different ones have different amounts.
Yeah, I'll have to do that, but I'm not doing that now. I'll have to look.
Well, because there's lights on the side of mine.
Yeah.
This is a
Well,
museum.
see, I just went with this one because it was painted,
Well, mine's painted.
and it makes it look pretty. I mean, it is a show truck and all, you know. It's gotta look good.
Yeah, if you look at the metal plate on the back, your trailer's slipping through it. This truck would not be able to tow.
You're right.
Just saying.
You are right. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that does need to be fixed.
Yeah. I think it might just be these clone trailers that are messing it up. I don't know if it's an issue on any other trailer.
But that's something that should definitely be looked at. I wonder.
And that crashed into the back of you.
Okay, well, it doesn't actually hit the, like, the side things on the cab.
No. It's just that little bit of walking space it hits.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what that's for, is for hooking up your air hoses.
I don't know why people drive around with the beacons on constantly.
No.
I mean, really. I don't know why they do it. It's just like the most annoying thing.
I normally don't really have my beacons on, you know?
No, I don't. I never have my beacons on.
Like in ATS, you know, the nitro rig, it doesn't even have beacons.
No, I always put beacons on everything.
Well,
But
because
I have them on, it's different.
well, because of the cab design, because it's got the extra, you know, camper like top on it, the high-rise top, you can't put a beacon on it. It's not an option.
People drive around with the beacons on all the time are annoying.
So on that truck, I don't even have beacons on it because I can't put them on it.
Sick of a joke I'm doing this. Oh, this is scary.
Come on. Alright. I might want to drop off here. Nope.
Nope. I got
Oh,
you.
shit. Oh, Lego! New truck! New truck!
I'll be fine. Did you take damage?
No.
No, I didn't either.
You shoved me right into the guardrail, though.
Oh, I just took damage. That was all for the sake of a joke about me complaining about people who have the beacons on and me driving around with my beacons on.
Yeah.
Sake of a joke. Ended in a funny crash. And Munchkin? Oh, he's making fun of miniature people. That's not nice. Actually, no, they're making fun of the people from, there's the Vals, the
Munchkins.
Munchkin. Yeah. Anyways, we don't actually have Munchkins in real life, we just call them midgets.
No, they are vertically challenged.
No, if you want to be nice about it, they're vertically challenged people. If you want to be practical, they're midgets.
Yeah.
And I know no one's watching this stream, so I'm not worried about that.
Well, if you actually look up the definition of the word midget, there are a lot of people that most people wouldn't consider a midget that qualify for it.
Right, is there like a height requirement?
Yes. And I think I think it's 5 foot, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, good thing I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, I think it's 5 foot. You're technically a midget. Let me double check, but I do believe that's what it is.
Hang on, I'll ask Google. Definition. Nope, that didn't give me the definition that you said. Okay, I can't be on my phone and drive. I just can't. It's not possible.
Hold on, let's see.
I'll pull over, so I'll
Choose
crash.
language. Nope. Not telling me. Okay. How did I found it somewhere. Wait a minute. Maybe it wasn't. Let's see. Okay. There is a height thing that you just have to find it, but
Hang on.
all right. Little People of America defines dwarfism as a medical and genetic condition that usually results in adults with a height
of 4 feet 10 inches or shorter among both men and women, although in some cases a
Oh, my phone shut off.
4 foot 10.
Yes, 4 foot 10.
Yeah, like I said, I mean there is an actual height requirement for it.
Where's this load going so I don't forget to write this down? I'm stopped on the side of the road, by the way.
Yeah, so was I.
Oh, 2 people just passed me. None of them are you.
I just went by. I'm in front of you.
I figured you were. It's Chaz? No, it's Chaz Borg. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like 500 meters ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here. I was just doing stuff. F5. This isn't really the F5 button, it's just a button I have labeled as F5. That's what I love about my control pad. None of those buttons actually have a function. They're just black
Jesus,
solutions.
dude.
Yeah, there's people coming up on you looking crazy. Oh, these trailers have lift axles.
Coming? There you are.
I just wasn't gonna say anything, just honk as I went by. Just still probably do. I like how we both go with the screamer. Because it's the only horn that looks good anymore. Because all the other horns just stick off the front of your truck.
Truck too far. Yeah.
Yeah.
On ATS, you can pretty much go with any horn, but on this one, you gotta go with the screamers.
Yeah. Well, there is the light bar you had on top of your old Scania.
Yeah.
You could put the longer horns on that one if you put them towards the back.
Yeah. But
they
then,
don't give you the options to do that on any of these. It's just really annoying.
well, see, I think you can put like the longer horns up there, but then if you use the space like in front of them with like a beacon, I think the horn goes through the beacon. So it's just like, no. But I mean, I originally, like on my other trucks, I originally did have the longer horns. Then I was looking at it the one day and I was like, man, that just looks retarded because they're sticking out in front of the truck.
Yeah, I very quickly switched to screamers. For how much I didn't like them because they were so high-pitched, it was just like, well, they're the only air horn that doesn't look stupid.
Because I mean, on some of my trucks, I used to run two different, horns, so you'd get like a two-tone, or a dual-tone thing.
Brake, Mac, brake.
But
The truck rolled over on its side.
oh, but you can't do that.
PM this guy too, and see if it works again. You want me to, Matt? Just PM this guy on the side. Make him,
No,
no,
he's gone.
I was gonna do it again, just for the grins and giggles of seeing if it works at that time. Oh, they all left.
Well, they were running a convoy, so I mean, shit, I just lowered my stupid trailer again. All right, pick up the trailer. There we go.
You actually lifted the trailer axle?
No, I uncoupled it.
Oh, you dropped the trailer.
Yeah, I dropped it. I hit the wrong button instead of center in my view. I hit the button next.
Drop trailer.
Circle.
Oh, that's an easy thing to get confused if you use it ground circle.
Well, because, I mean, my finger was in the wrong spot, so...
Well, if you reach across it, you can push both at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my trailer disconnect is the far side of my joystick. Because there's like 3 buttons in a row on my joystick, and it's the farthest one away from me.
Yeah.
Which I sometimes get confused for the enter button, which is the opposite end of these 3 buttons.
Yeah, see, I just try and use, the main buttons that I'm gonna use. I assigned them all to buttons on...
See, my brain works on a priority basis, so
Oh.
any button I'm going to use constantly are on the wheel. The most important ones are on the wheel, and then the second most are on the joystick.
Yeah.
And
Well-
those are all the truck controls, basically.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a joystick for this, so I mean, I set up all the buttons that I use the most on the wheel, and then like the cruise control, you hit C. Okay, big deal, So I have to reach over for, to hit one button on the keyboard every once in a while. And it's not like I don't use the keyboard anyway, because I have to hit the escape button to open up, the job menu and stuff.
See, I got lazy,
So,
and that control pad I bought
uh-huh,
is literally set up purely for the trucking games.
uh-huh.
Like, I didn't buy it, I got it for Christmas, but the bottom row, it's a, like, 7x4 key control pad with cherry mixed black switches, so they're like heavy red switches. The bottom 4 is G, M, escape, and F1. F1 pauses the game.
Yeah.
And that's just right above my mouse, basically. So, most of the
Okay.
time my hand just rests on my mouse so I can look around, so I'll just reach forward.
Yeah. See what?
And I have 1 through 9 plus 0. I have F. Well, I technically have F1 through F8 and tab.
Yeah.
All
See what I want to get is one of those Elgato Stream Decks.
I thought about that for what I'm using it for, but it's just like, it's too much. I don't have enough to put on it for it to make sense for this.
Yeah, but see, I would.
Streaming, it makes sense.
Yeah,
but
see, I would find a use for it because, you know, I do streaming, and then, you know, you just swipe, you know, you switch it to another menu, and now you have all your, you just touch the button, hey, I want my diff lock on, boom, you know, I want the cruise set for this, you hit a button, and boom, you know what I'm saying?
that
Be,
feature is supported in the game, just to set the cruise for whatever you want.
well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I could set it up for all just hotkeys instead of having to reach for the keyboard. It's all just right there. It's all got pictures on it, so you don't have to remember which one's which. You look for the one that does what you want it to do.
Well, that's the thing about this control pad, is because they give you the tops of the keycaps are removable,
Uh-huh.
and they're clear on top,
Okay.
and they give you a little text, they give you a document that has the grid
Yeah. Yeah.
for the sizes and things,
Yeah,
and you
they-
just fill that grid in, print it out, cut it out, put it behind the clear part of the keycap,
Yeah.
and suddenly they're all labeled.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's annoying to have to cut them out, but it.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have to memorize anything I'm looking at. I can see that the top row is 7, 8, 9 SAR. Next row is 4, 5, 6 SOAR. SAR and SOAR is start recording and stop recording.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't just put like ST
No.
DR because they'd both be the same.
Yeah. But you know, I
so
mean,
I had to do SAR and SOAR.
yeah, I've wanted one of those, you know, the Elgato Stream Deck things, because I've got an Elgato that I could record with, and if I had, you know, the deck, that would make that thing work so much better.
I thought about it. Like, I really did. Like, that was my choice before I picked this Genovation thing.
Uh-huh.
But I like the whole fact of this control pad doesn't require drivers. Like, once you program it, it keeps
It's-
that programming
Yeah.
saved onto the device itself. It's a little bit annoying to sometimes set up, because sometimes it's hard to get it to save a new layout if it's not set correctly, but that's going to be actually quite tricky. I didn't realize how many trailers there were. That one. Oh well. What, do you have the one that's like horizontal against the
No,
sheds?
I haven't. I'm still trying to roll in.
Oh, you're just having trouble getting in here.
Okay, so I literally have the one right in front of me, but facing the other direction.
Oh, we have to do a U-turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to do a U-turn to back into the sheds.
Mine
Back wall.
is like right where you're at right now, but a little bit. Well, keep coming forward.
I'm not gonna go much further than that, 'cause I need
That's
to be
pretty
in the
much
back
where
end.
mine's at.
Yeah, mine's against the sheds in the back.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. See, they want the front of my truck right here.
Yeah, well, you can make a U-turn in this space and just
Yeah.
do it. Because I have to back it in front of these two sheds over here.
Okay.
There's that show truck doing work. Oh, perfection. Man, that 675 hours really does come in handy.
Look at that.
I think I had to hold it back. Drop off then. Satisfactory.
Just back her up straight.
Top if I was in gear. Actually, the wood interior actually complements the tray table.
Yeah, it does.
So, I'm actually kind of happy I went with it.
Alright, and we'll drop her right there.
I should only need one more, which I'm willing to do now. Yeah.
Alright. Let's find us another one then. Let's see, I'm at 5. So this will make
Yeah.
even 6.
Well, because
So
I
I'll be
started
half.
off as 6.
I'll be halfway
So-
there. All right. So the next one
So-
is going to Luxembourg. Didn't we already do one to Luxembourg?
No. I can tell you in a second. Oh, I clicked on the freight
Well,
market, so
hold
it's
on.
taking care of
It's
it.
only 139 miles.
That's fine.
Is that long enough?
125 is the minute.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Let me double check my list. Nope, I haven't done one to Luxembourg.
All right.
You should really keep a list. It's really useful.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 2.
For the rest of mine, I'll just do like Switzerland and Italy, and
Oh, I have a 126 mile one, or 139 mile one.
see, my first one is 139 miles.
Well, it's still the same job technically. It's still going from here to Luxembourg. It's going to different. It's a different pickup and drop off though.
Oh.
Actually, I want to do the 139 because it's in the same yard.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna grab that one.
Tramway. I'm assuming it's what how you pronounce that. Not getting paid much.
No. I'm not doing this to make money. All right.
Well,
So.
not like I care.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna whip my truck around.
Gotta find the trailer. It looks like it's right over here somewhere.
I physically crashed into my trailer.
Oh Jesus. All right. Let's
You know what they need to add is the ability to raise and lower the back of your truck a little bit, like you can in real life.
air ride.
Yeah, the air ride suspension so you can fit underneath trailers properly. For like mods and stuff.
Let's crank this wheel.
Oh my goodness, I'm smart to use the plastic because the trailer's literally riding on top of the wheel arch. I think it'd be scraping in real life.
Well, that's when you just get out and raise the trailer up a little.
No, but the trailer is fully attached to the kingpin. Yeah, that would be scraping the top of my wheel arches.
Well, they're still made out of plastic. They're just made out of a purple plastic. They're not, it's not metal.
Actually, it is in the game.
Is it?
Yeah, they're made of metal in the game.
But I mean, in real life, they would be made out of metal, so.
Yeah, well, that's why I went the plastic ones. Because if they get scratched up, they're cheaper to replace.
Alright.
Although, I wish they'd give you the option to completely void those, because they are detachable.
Yeah. Alright, so, you know what? Can we get out to our right?
Nope.
There's no exit to the right?
That's gonna suck for you. I have a pretty easy time. Look at that show truck doing work.
Let's take it out a little bit.
Wait, you don't want to sit first all the time?
No, I was in
Or you in the
crawler gears.
Yeah, I don't have that. Primarily because I like the better normal cargo performance, because I don't really haul heavy cargo all that much. And when you do, you're not ever really using the crawler gears when you first start moving.
Well, see, I don't even use them then.
Well, for heavy cargo.
Even on the heaviest haul in the game, I really don't use the crawlers.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put them on the truck.
Yeah, but I mean, it does supposedly give you better heavy haul, so... Since
Yeah.
these are heavy haul trucks, plus, it gives you better hill traverse and all that stuff, which, with the heavy haul, that's what you want. You want to be able to maintain your speed getting up the hills.
Yeah. Now I wish my T150 had like wood trim on the top of it, because I see it in the game when I touch my wheel, just rubber. Or plastic. All my hours are different now for work, because we're in the summertime, because today was the last day of school
Oh, yeah.
for kids. But I work all summer doing maintenance. Cleaning, moving people around, So tomorrow
Jesus.
and all of next week that I work.
Wow, he just came to an abrupt stop there. Wow.
The only disadvantage of doing this with you, Mac, is now I have nothing to do in the morning.
Sorry.
Although, after this next week, I won't have much of a morning to myself because I go to work. Because I have to do for work at 10:15. I'll miss that. I like going to work at like 2:30 because I have like all morning to myself. Just sit around the house in my pajamas till like 1 o'clock. It's great.
This is funny. Every time I turn the wheel to the right, the dog looks to the left. He's staring right at me.
He's like, you're doing it wrong. I will kill you. Okay, I'm like riding you bumper. How come I keep gaining on you? I don't get it.
Different transmission.
Well, yeah, but that really shouldn't. Like, if we're going full speed, I shouldn't gain on you.
It shouldn't, but...
I don't, like, and no one else can gain on me. Only I can gain on people seemingly.
Yeah.
I make the jokes that I'm hacking, but I'm not. It's just how the game is.
Well, that was like, you know, the old nitrous truck, you know. Nobody could catch that thing once it got moving. It was slow off the line, but once it got up to speed, you couldn't catch it. Well, I don't know what they
You do
changed.
have to slow down.
Yeah, I don't know what they changed, but whatever they changed.
What lane are you going in?
This one.
Okay, there we go. I couldn't see around you. I take the lead. Wow, that wood really makes that work. Holy crap.
Huh?
Didn't you put the wood interior in your truck?
Yeah. I've got the
so
wood.
you see the same thing I have.
Yeah, I've got the wood wheel and the, you know, the wood thing. Yeah, I mean, the grain on it matches really nice.
Yeah. Well, I also have the full, the wood on the right as well for the dashboard and stuff.
Well, yeah, so do I.
All nice and book matched.
You know, I just wish there was a little bit more wood grain, like around,
Around the Travis area, yeah.
you know, like around the radio where all that plastic is. That could all be wood grained.
I wish you could get rid of some of the chrome in here. I don't have a ton of chrome on my truck, because I really don't care. The only chrome on my truck is the chrome that has to be there, because if you want light bars,
Yeah. Well, I
you
mean,
don't have much of an option.
you know, I've got a little bit more chrome on mine, but once again, show truck.
Yeah, well, I don't care that you use chrome, because you specifically designed a show truck.
Yeah, show truck.
My truck was a Pink Mafia work truck. Yeah, did you paint the back part of that window?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that, because it makes the pink too dominant. It puts too much pink in one area.
Okay.
And how the truck is balanced, it's supposed to be mostly white with, it's supposed to be like 60% white, 40% pink,
Okay.
and about 10% black. Don't ask me how that extra 10% got there, but it did. So I couldn't have that pink there. It just didn't look right.
Oh.
You could actually paint all the way around the window if you wanted to.
Yeah, I did.
It just didn't look good because it made it all pink. It didn't look good.
Well, see, like, since yours is like your own custom paint job, you know, that's one thing. But when you're going with like what I've got, where it's got, you know, like a livery on it, you want
I've
more.
done those before because I do like them sometimes.
Yeah, you want, you know, you want more paint on it so it shows off more of the design. You know, that's what I did with the, you know, my nitrous truck and everything. I put as much painted options on it. That way it shows off the entire cityscape, you know?
There's a Renault coming up behind me at high speed.
Oh, he's hauling. He's
I know,
moving it.
I looked behind me to find you and I saw him. I was like, okay. I'm not recording, so if he does something, I can't really report him for it, but I'm really worried about it.
Well, he passed me without an issue, so you should be fine.
Yeah, he's fine. I always find it so interesting that like Dustin and them always freak out about pilot cars. I'm just like, yeah, you're going off like the 1% of pilot car drivers who are actually crap at driving.
You see, I don't.
And actually ram you.
See, I don't really care if they're driving pilot cars. I just know that the pilot cars
You always call it out, but you don't like freak out about
yeah,
it.
the pilot cars themselves handle like crap, and because of that, doesn't matter if you're a good driver or not. Because of that, and the fact that they can go so fast, they're hard to control.
Well, now they're limited down to what
yeah.
the trucks are.
But still.
Which actually I completely agree with, because it was stupid then being able to go like 200 miles an hour
but
down the road.
You know, because of the way they were set up, you know, the speed they had, the no braking capability, and
well, the no braking capability, so you whack up your brakes sensitively.
Yeah, but you know they're basically a semi truck with another skin on it, able to do 200 miles an hour or 180 miles an hour or whatever it was.
It's a Scania with another skin and sound pack on it.
Well, even an yeah, but I'm talking about even an ATS. You know, it's just a semi truck with a
it's still actually a Scania with a skin on it. They based it on the Scania because if you look at the dash, it's a Scania dash.
Yeah. But
so it's like it's a Scania underneath all that.
Yeah, but I mean that's all it was. It was a semi with, you know, a different skin thrown on it, and because it was so fast, the handling on it was just crap. And the gas.
That's why the add-on team exists now, so they can actually fix these issues.
And the gas mileage on them. Oh my God! You would think, hey, it's a car. But it gets worse gas mileage than the trucks, and the gas mileage in these things is not that good.
Well, for trucks it's fine.
Well, not really, because I'll have to see what kind of mileage I'm getting. Oh God, I can't even read that.
You're on rocket, I don't imagine you'd be able to.
Alright, right now I'm getting 5.5 miles to the gallon.
I'm getting 4.5 on average, and my instance hovering between 6 and like 8.
Yeah. See, my average is 3.2, which is crap. And my ATS trucks are about the same, you know.
Yeah, but that's the average gas mileage for a truck. That's pretty standard. Yeah, but they carry so much fuel, they can travel thousands of miles on them.
Yeah, well, these things here, Euro truck ones, they don't carry a whole lot of fuel.
They still go thousands of miles.
Well, yeah, but still.
Well, really just over 1,000 miles. They can't go much past 2,000. I've never seen a truck that can go past 2,000 miles in the range.
Alright, there's my gas gauge. Jesus. You gotta hit the I button to find a gas gauge?
Yeah, the dash is lonely on this.
Alright, so I can go 1,677 miles if I'm reading that correctly? Oh, it's kind of little.
I can go 1445. Do you have a zoom in button set?
I used to. Couldn't tell you what it.
Really set that back up.
Yeah, I don't remember what I set it for.
Mine's on left mouse.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what I have it set for anymore. But well, actually, it wouldn't be set because new computer.
That would be true. Well, didn't you just transfer all the files over?
That is true. I did do that, so it might be set. I would just have to figure out what it is.
Yeah, that's what I like about these games. Is you don't lose your save data. You can just move the save data around.
That is true. I did copy the save data over, so yeah.
You just copied the documents files. It's fine.
That is true.
I don't like seeing the wood on the wheel because it makes me feel like there should be wood on my wheel in real life. I could always turn off the wheel. There's a developer console command for the wheel to turn it off. What wallet do I have? I don't have the Scania wallet. I think because it was like too thin. I wanted a fatter wallet.
Alright, this should be...
This is pretty easy, it's just a U-turn. And then a straight back up.
Yep.
If I landed up quickly, I guess.
This should be an easy one.
Did you notice they fixed the mirror field of view? In this most recent update?
Yeah, see, it really didn't bother me before because, you know, I play in 4K, so they were always crystal clear for me.
Well, no, it's just the field of view. They narrowed it down so it's more realistic.
Yeah.
Because before it was like a wide-angle GoPro.
True,
mirror.
true. But
now it's actually like a truck mirror where you can see stuff.
yeah.
Which now all those field of view mods for your mirrors are like completely useless. Just backing in right on top of me, huh? No patience.
Well, I'm not on top of you. You're in the spot now.
Oh, you're gonna hit my truck. You're gonna hit my truck. I know it's not a collision zone, but you're gonna hit my truck.
There's still room there.
I was inside, I could make it off on anyway.
There's still a good
Event complete.
foot.
I have the blue birds event completed on top. Yay. I just did it. On my own. First half the jobs.
Yeah. Because my directional turned on, I gotta pull forward again. That lined up. There we go.
There's some mobile cranes coming out of here.
Let's crank it that way.
They're either going from Metz to here, or from here to Metz, which isn't very far, it's like 70 miles.
I can't tell.
Actually, I think I'm going to quit out the game update with the new stuff.
What new stuff?
The stuff I unlocked.
Oh, okay.
Because I completed the event in less than a week. I was thinking like I'd do 1 or 2 a day, just to make the event take me a while, just so I'd have something to do. But then we did them all tonight.
Fuel consumed, 19 gallons. 139 miles and used 19 gallons.
Oh, FTG changed how the Discord works.
Why?
He used to have the you know how his admin are set up on his TeamSpeak, where it's like the TS moderator and the key maker, and then him. Well, on there it's the owner and then staff. On the Discord, I don't remember staff. Which is the admin. It's called staff. That's cool. I'm good with that.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end mine here. It's been a little over 3 hours, so yeah.
Oh, there's a support group. Cool.
Alright, so I want to thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you again next time in Euro Truck Simulator. Have a good night. There you go.